Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, people? What's going on, my YouTube family? What's going on? I miss y'all this week. Hang on here. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't even got my camera set up. Hang on, y'all. There we go. There go my camera. Okay. What's going on, my YouTube family? I missed y'all. I took a little break this week just to get me some rest. But I said I'm here to talk about reasonable doubt and chit chat and laugh with all y'all. What's going on? Hey, Latoya. What's going on? HFG. Hey, Miss Barbara, West Coast Barbara. What's going on? Tamika, Lemon Kush, One Journey. What's going on? All right. Well, I hope everybody has had a decent week. Oh, hey, Brandy, Yvonne. You know, I ain't seen you for a minute. I guess I got to go over to your page. I don't be getting no notifications like that. So I'll be missing your content, but I'm going to catch up because I know you be reviewing all the reality shows. And so I don't do too many reality shows, but I like to watch your reviews because you make me laugh. So I'm still here, and I'm still going to be checking you out. Oh, okay, sorry, yeah. Hey, I said hey to Barbara already. Okay, so anyway, let me just go on and get this thing going on. Let me see. I got some girlfriends here, and we're gonna chop it up, and hopefully we have some good laughs. Oh, wait a minute. You said you've been traveling, busy with school. Oh, you say you so behind, girl. I'm kind of behind myself. At least this week I'm behind. I was rolling for a minute. I was putting out stuff every other day, but yeah, I'm behind right now. But I needed to take a break. So, but look, girl, take your time because I understand how it is when you got life be life, and so you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, let me get with it. So we got Miss Kara. Hey, what's going on? I think you're on mute.
I sure am on mute.
Oh,
Hey.
okay. I thought it was me because you know my old janky microphone and stuff. Sometimes you never know with me. And hey, Tamika.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Hello everybody.
Hey, hey, EJ.
She muted too.
Oh, yeah, she muted.
What's good, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? I
EJ
feel like
is
I'm in the fire.
Yeah, well, you know, it's some folk that got to go in the fire. So I got, this fire never goes out. I just keep it going. Even behind the scenes, I'm throwing coals, I'm throwing gasoline, kerosene, because I got to keep it going. Because there's so many ignorant, stupid people in these shows that we got to throw in the fire. I miss a whole lot of real life people I need to throw in here, but I ain't trying to get in trouble. So, but it's these people on these shows. Yeah, everybody can go in these fire. It's a whole bunch of them. Hey, Dominique, Dee Phoenix. Oh Lord. Okay, we gonna get into it, Dominique. Okay, we gonna get into it. Yeah, Tony the Thought. That's her name. Yeah, I was calling her Funky Tony, but I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say
Nice.
Tony the Thought. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, Dominique getting into it. So she said, "Oh, I'm gonna start putting the information out here now. She ready for it." All right, y'all. This is the end of the I don't think we're gonna get Moochie tonight. She is traveling and living her best life and having a good old funky good time out there in them streets. So I think that we won't see her tonight, but we we definitely miss her, and we would catch her on the next thing that we all get together for. So what y'all think about this? The season finale, y'all. This is it. And of course, Hulu, I haven't. I'm just speak for me. I haven't heard that they renewed it.
Me neither.
So we just got to put the prayers in today and cross our fingers and toes and eyeballs and everything. Cross everything to see if they bring it back. So, but what y'all think about it? But before picking it apart, this just y'all like the season for now.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. They tied up a lot of loose ends. I knew the daughter did it. The story that we might get next season kind of surprised me, but otherwise, I liked it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, and see, Latoya sent the $10 to somebody on somebody's page. Thanks, Latoya, for looking out for the ladies. We love you too. Always supporting. Um. Oh, yeah, EJ. If you were saying something, we ain't hear.
Mute. Girl, I'll be
Oh,
on mute. I was saying, hey, sis. I was saying, hey, Toya. I was saying,
oh,
love
yeah,
you.
I saw you having a full blown conversation. I was like, so did you like the wrap up?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Me?
Yeah.
More?
Did you?
Hey, Letitia. Girl, you back. I'm so happy to see you back. Okay. She was on vacation too. Everybody out here in these streets.
Oh, hey, Leticia.
Listen, yeah, I mean, hey, it was all good. I thought this was a good episode. I was mad about a couple of things, but nothing like super major. It was more so towards the end. Like I was just frustrated because you know how you be, Inga, like how when you done with people, you done and you ready to just you done. You don't want to see them no more. That's where
Mm-hmm.
my frustration lied at. Like, why we even need to see you anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Mm-hmm.
should be done though. But now we got to keep going. And y'all know that I am the spokesperson for Lewis. So you
Team
know,
Lewis over here.
how you think my guy is feeling right now? You know, now we got to deal with this even more. Dang.
Mm. Okay, Latoya said she ready to cut up tonight. Okay, let's get the cutting up. Let's get the cut. Well, I want to hear what Tamika got to say. What she think about it? Did you just like the overall season? I'm sure you did. I'm almost sure you loved the whole season. But did you like the
The
wrap up?
I mean, the overall season, yes, I rock with Reasonable Doubt, and we definitely better get a season 3. But the season finale, it didn't have me the way the first season did for the second season. But I'm not saying it was bad. I gave it an 8. I said I was gonna
Mhm.
watch it again, but I didn't. I definitely was pissed off at some parts. I too felt like it was the daughter, and I was right about that, but I was wrong about other things. And
You was
child, I
right.
just
I'm
wish that
gonna
we
give you
could
your
have.
flowers. You was right because I kept saying it was old Sally Raggedy behind, but you could, and you said no. You thought it might have been you said that early on. Early on, you said
Mm-hmm.
that. So yeah, you was
Um,
right. You was right. Yeah,
Sally's
EJ
still
said it
raggedy
too.
to
EJ
me,
said
and Chanel is still raggedy to me. Yeah, she did what she needed to do as far as the daughter. You know, I think any good parent would do that. But when we'll get into it. But when Jack said she was a selfless person, I said, "Bitch, where Sally ain't no. I mean,
yeah,
Chanel ain't
yeah.
selfless.
When we must ain't see that they ain't show us
She
that
ain't
clip.
selfless
That
with
was
her
one.
damn friend." Okay.
That was that was the clip they left on the cutting room floor. They ain't give us that. They didn't give us that. You know how that some things don't make it. Um. Dominique is what's she saying? EJ, I'm his second wife.
Oh yeah,
Oh, talking about Lewis.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
That's
Team
that's
Mhm.
his
Lewis.
second
You
wife.
know, I know it's some people out here on the YouTube streets that cannot stand Lewis. They don't even want to see Lewis's face. But however, I like Lewis. I don't think he's garbage and trash and all the stuff that people saying. Yeah, no. I can show y'all some worse men who far worse than Lewis. Lewis is he just need keep he needs to keep doing what Miss Kara has said some time ago. He need to continue the therapy. Continue the therapy and keep on evolving. It's just it's a slow burn with him. That's all. A lot of people like that, men and women. So I don't think he's
Hey,
that bad, but that's just me. That's just me.
shout out to
Um
Dominique, girl. You can stay his second wife. Like I got you. Like you can stay his second wife. I'm gonna represent him, and you can stay his second wife. You just keep it on the low.
it's right. Right.
I keep it on the.
Now, now, only thing I will say, Tamika, is that I think they I feel like they crammed it. They could have almost given us 11 episodes because I feel like they crammed everything in this one last episode.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
did feel
should.
like that. I
I,
felt
I
like
feel like
some
it was
things
all
was
rushed.
rushed because
Yes,
we wanted to close
yeah,
it. I did feel
yeah,
that at times.
yeah. I felt that because I went back to rewatch it. the second time, and I'm like, yeah, this kind of was. It's like everything was getting wrapped up in a tight little bow, and and I was like, no, I think at least one more episode, like 11 or 12 episodes, something like that. Could have did one or two more, just to
Or put some of it
stretch
in
it out.
episode 9, so everything wasn't in episode 10. Like take a little piece, put it in 9,
Right?
something.
Yeah, something. I
Switch
just
it
felt like
up.
that's only, and I don't even think that's like a negative critique. It's just, but I felt it was a little rush. Sometimes they do that. They did that with Power too. We talked about the same
Sure
thing with,
did.
yeah, they threw everything but the kitchen sink up in that last episode. So
Yeah,
um yeah, and yes,
that part.
Angelica, yeah. EJ said that last night on another person's platform that he shouldn't have never left the family. I mean, in the beginning, like even if they were having marital problems, which people do every day,
Hmm.
you don't leave. Only way you leave it unless it's domestic violence going on either side, man or woman, whoever. If you in there fighting or scrapping, y'all need to get away from each other, and then the relationship is over. But in this case, just because you bumping heads and not seeing eye to eye on certain things, I don't think you should pack up and move to a whole nother. He was renting an Airbnb,
Yeah.
renting a house. Why are you doing that? You know, now I don't think he wasn't cheating, but it's the mere fact you left at home. And I think that's what the whole Damon thing and all the other stuff came into the play. So yeah. So
Or from giving her an ultimatum about that doggone job.
it was about the job. Yeah, I mean, this the one thing I'm about to say that somebody has said that I have to agree. That job, her working at that law firm, is taking care of that beautiful home they got and taking care of them kids. So just, I'm not saying he ain't bringing home no money because he looked like he doing well with his thing. But I mean, they could have sat there and have a conversation about the job, or they keep going to therapy about the job. You don't pack up and leave. So
He
yeah,
didn't want to
that's
go to
just
therapy in season 1, though. That was the problem.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Dominique is having a good time tonight.
That's what she said.
Dominique is well. All right. Hey Tina, what's going on?
Hey, Tina.
Tina usually come up with some good where the story is ended now, but all through the season, Tina was coming up with some good theories and just throwing all kinds of stuff out there. So yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Oh Lord, this thing moved too fast. Um, so it started off how it ended, right? With Jax she remembered, or she figured out who might have did the do to unalive JT. And so she shows up at the prison, at the jail, whatever, to talk to Chanel about it. And hey Sally. And I mean, I guess she figured it out because what she say, because she didn't say, she said I have to protect, what was the word she said? I have to protect us or protect her. No, protect her. Something like that she said, right? I forgot the dialogue, um but then so then we get this flashback and we see how it all played out. So she had just had enough at this point. Chanel had enough, and she on the phone with Sally. She packing a bag. She said, "Look, he gone. He gone to get a Slurpee at the 7-Eleven. I'm getting up out of here." And so and she packing her bag. She getting out of here. And before she could even get out of there, he come JT coming up in the house. I'm saying, "Oh Lord, we gotta see this slime ball again."
Yep.
But this was triggering. To That's why they did put a warning at the beginning of the show. It was this was triggering. What is go- what is going on?
Uh,
What is the hold on, y'all?
We is like that tonight. One Journey said, I love the ending. I was mad at the ending. Dominique said she knew when she said on the stand, I take my daughter to school. Hey, Monique 69 Ways.
When they started wrapping that thing up, I said, okay, the shoe was about to drop somewhere. I was trying to figure out what's the next case gonna be.
Exactly, because it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. And once I saw that, I was
Ah.
like, what else is gonna happen? Like we knew it had to be something. Okay.
Because I thought for
I
sure it's
told you.
gonna be Lucy, but they wrapped
hmm
Lucy up in a little bow.
Right. They wrapped her up real quick. And that wasn't good enough for me, but I was just like, okay.
But I'm kind of glad they did because I honestly didn't want to see no more of Lucy, but
Yeah,
I was here
I didn't
for it, but
know.
I didn't want to see it.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna actually care if even she did do what I was originally thinking, because it was like you was a pain in the ass literally through the whole season down to the last minute. Like Jax had to
Yeah.
end up coming in and checking her. But and Jax was basically saying to her what we all been saying this whole damn time, like make it make sense, lady. But
Okay.
this beginning part was triggering. I was like, damn, he really was on her. Like they would have been doing her damn funeral, and he had the nerve to say, "I should have been did this." Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was
That's
crazy.
awful.
Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
sorry, y'all. I don't know what was going on my internet. It was kind of acting stupid, so I had to drop out. Yeah, Tamika, it always waits till you want to go live and then start cutting up. I don't know what's going.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. But anyway, yeah,
So
y'all, this was triggering, and yeah, he was just real. I mean, he was. We really saw him. This is what the fire is for. Okay, this is the fire is for
hmm
JT. He can burn forever. He can rot in the pits of you know where, because he wasn't just an a-hole. I mean, we saw that all season anyway, all last season with him too, but this was just a lot, you know what I'm saying? And he was very aggressive. That's what make me wonder, did he have CTE because or
Probably.
something going on, because he was just so aggressive. um I should have did. You know what did he say to me? I should have took you out or something, to unalived
Hmm.
you or something. He said like that. I can't remember word for word, but it was just too much.
Probably to that
Yeah, he
effect.
basically was like, "I should have did this a long time ago."
Hmm.
Hayes 69. Yeah, it was a lot. So let me get him on out the screen. But that's when we seen the daughter. So y'all was right. As soon as I saw it, I said, yeah, they everybody was right. Um Yeah, it was the daughter. Now, had we seen her before? Because I don't even remember her. Be honest with you.
Yeah, remember the grandmother brought her to court, and then she
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
was
I guess I
there
didn't
when
pay her all that much attention. I guess I didn't pay her.
yeah, I didn't know she was in college. Then the she was there at the funeral. She was there when Chanel got out that before she ran. So you like seen her sprinkled in, but not
Yeah, I
like
Yeah.
guess I didn't pay it no attention
uh-huh.
about her though. You know what I'm saying? This is my time. This is the
I
first time I
think we
really see
seen
her
her
face.
maybe one time in season one, and then like two or three times in
Yeah,
this season. So I know that he had an older daughter from a
right.
previous relationship. And I
Okay.
Yeah,
was
you hear them
figuring
talk
like
about it.
yeah, I'm like, she probably was at that house, heard them. I'm sure she ain't intentionally do it, but it's like you see something like that and you hear them fighting, that's just gonna be a reflex to get him off of her.
Yeah, yeah. I just didn't know
Yes.
she was in college. I think figured she
Mm-hmm.
was, older than the younger daughter, and
I
it
thought she
had
was
to
like
be
high school or
somebody.
something.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
she was in
thinking like
high
a high
Yeah,
school,
school
I
but
was
age.
thinking high school too.
I
Yeah.
figured it had to be somebody like who else would I sit in jail for? My kids. That's about it.
Okay, but this is what I have to say
Uh-oh.
about this. One, I'm gonna say I agree with Candy Love is saying right here. The mammy needs to go up in that fire too. Yeah, she's definitely
Yeah.
in there. She's definitely in there. But so Sally blew up her whole freaking life, blew up her husband, her family. You know what I'm saying? Just blew just torpedoed her whole thing over putting your over something that you didn't even do. You did not do this. You put your house up for your cousin without talking to your husband and just blew up your whole life for something you didn't even do. I don't get it. EJ, make it make sense.
Girl, you can't make it make sense. This
Right.
don't make no sense. Sally 100% irked my nerves, and to find out that she really didn't. I mean, I there was a point where I was like, maybe Sally could have done it when they started trying to make her look like it, but I always been on
Yeah.
the side of the daughter, because I was like, who else would Chanel go to bat for? But then I was like, maybe Sally was there somewhere. Maybe Sally, maybe there's some reason why Sally is so connected to this. Cause
Sally was
I
on
ain't
the
got
cleanup.
no cousin that I'm gonna give up my house for. I'm just gonna
I
shout out
thought
to all
that
my cousins out
maybe,
there. Love
but
y'all.
EJ, but I thought maybe Sally could have. She called Sally on the phone, or Sally, because she knew that Sally knew she was on the phone with Sally. So
Right.
maybe Sally came over there. So I was with y'all with the daughter part, right? Okay, a couple of weeks back, I said, okay, it probably was the daughter. But then I said, well, maybe Sally came over and helped her move the body, helped her
Right.
mop up the
Yeah.
blood, helped her wash her clothes. You know what I'm saying? I thought
Something with the
maybe Sally
cleanup.
did something. You did nothing, and
Or
you
came and
gonna
took the daughter out of there or something.
Yeah, that
you
didn't
didn't
make
do
no
any,
sense to me.
and
I
you
don't know if that just was like a lack of them on the storytelling or what, but I definitely thought that she at least helped clean up, came and picked up the door. I'm thinking they gonna show her, calling her. When we did finally go rewind and show everything that was happening, I'm like, so where did Sally come in at? Like, okay, that it was the daughter, and she's innocent and she's doing this for her daughter. I get that part, but then you still put up your damn house, and on top of that, you didn't even tell the husband about this part. Like, maybe if you would have
right,
told him that part, he would have had a better understanding. That didn't make
right,
sense to
and
me.
he's a good guy. He's a
Yeah.
good. Now I know can't nobody. I know y'all people have been talking bad about Lewis, but so if you're saying something bad about Chris, you just don't like men or something.
I
Okay, I don't know
I,
what's
I I
going on.
don't get that
There's
one.
nothing to say bad about Chris. I mean,
Unless she felt like he's a blabbermouth, like is Chris one that get in the streets and be talking? Because why did
Maybe
you
because I
feel
would
like
have
you
told it.
couldn't tell him that? I
I
mean,
don't get it.
he don't come off that way. But maybe if you think like my husband can't hold water, then maybe I could see you not telling him that. But other than that, I would tell him everything. That didn't make sense. Even when he came in last week, when he gave her little pumps, okay, and he was like, obviously something else is going on. Tell me what's
Uh,
happening.
uh,
I
uh,
still can't touch you. She should have
uh.
said something then.
Oh, Sally pinned up against that wall.
Couple little puffs. Okay, I'm finished. I'm
Right.
gonna make me a tuna fish sandwich now. I'm done.
Yeah. Nah, seriously
I
though,
couldn't have
but
took that.
No, I'm not
it's
doing it for my cousin. I'm not doing it for nobody. I
Mhm.
mean, I look. Y'all hear me talk about my son all the freaking time. That's the only child I have. We tight as thieves. But however, I probably won't do it for him. I'm not putting up no house, because if you put up something like that, and then what if that person, like Chanel did, my
Hmm.
son runs off and I lose my damn house, and you know what I'm saying? And so I don't even know if I would do it. I'm like, no, we gonna go to the Johnny Cochran firm and get you a damn lawyer or something. we not, but we I'm not putting up no house. We're gonna figure something else out.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. I feel
I'm not.
like there's other ways that she could have helped her, just like she was already trying to help her and tell her, okay, move stuff out little by little, make sure you got you something to the side. She was holding stuff in the garage for her. Even if she had something separate from the husband, one time the husband sat down and he was like, yeah, no, to that. And she wanted to give her whatever separate that was hers. I could understand that, but I still don't understand you doing stuff the way that you was doing it. I don't know, because me and my other
She
half, we
could
used
have
to be on the
stayed.
same page. Like, yeah, no, we both used to be like, yeah, no. Well, it was me on my
Yeah,
face
no,
to me.
and look, and I love all my cousins. If anybody out there is hearing it, any of my cousins, hey y'all. But I'm not putting up no house for y'all, and I know y'all ain't gonna do it for me. So just nah.
She could have stayed her
yeah.
butt in the jail. She seemed fine. It wasn't like she was getting beat up or nobody was bothering her. Like all you did when you left was run. You didn't have no
Hmm.
problems before or after, so she'd have been all right. You just sit there and
She
JT
figure it
had a
out.
nerve.
acclimated well.
Hmm?
Yeah, well, that was Jack for a little bit too, because she didn't want to listen to Corey and
Yeah,
she wanted her
nosy.
out of there.
JT had a nerve to ask for some help. Baby, call 911. Come on, baby, help. After you done try to choke me out, and saying I should have been took you out and all this old stuff.
Sir, you ain't got no
No,
cell phone in your pocket. That's what you should have been
she
reaching
stood
for.
there and let him go. And I don't blame her for that. I don't blame her for that.
Mm-mm.
But she called herself trying to wash the clothes. But then she realized and this is where I said, okay, they must don't think I know about washing clothes. She puts the washer on, throws the when the pods in, you can hear the water running, but then she takes the clothes out and put it on. Them clothes would have been soaking wet. So, I mean, that's just a little something stupid that I just picked up on the second time I watched it. I'm like, wait a minute. She put the thing in there and you hear the water coming through the machine, but that was just something silly. But anyway, she did that so it looked like she the one that did it. She trying to cover for her
Right.
her stepdaughter, but um yeah, I mean she did the right thing as far as trying to cover for the daughter, as far as
Yeah.
because her life would have been ruined, and
Yeah,
she's
because I didn't
young.
realize she was an adult.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
either. I thought it was like I said, high
High
school. But
school.
yeah, I would have
Yeah.
did the
mhm.
same
And
thing. Get
even
out
she,
of
oh,
here. You was never here. Go back to school. I wasn't
yeah,
mad at her. For that.
I ain't mad at her about that either. No, I
Go
ain't
to
mad at her about
school,
that.
live your life.
Right, right, right. Well, and that's she started. Jack started figuring it out, and then she told the group, Corey and the crew, that this is how she believed, and she started putting two and two together, and she was right. So they started doing some digging and find out that all the stuff was right. So they go to tight face Lucy, and Lucy wasn't having it. Lucy's like,
Like, oh,
nah, I don't care.
Yeah, and I wasn't even expecting them to go tell her. To be honest, I figured we would try to keep this under wraps, especially since she is of age. But the fact that she was like, "Oh, I mean, it don't surprise me because her attitude been funky the whole damn season." But y'all just trying to come in here with this last minute, and be like, "Girl, I was sick of her."
Me too.
mm-hmm.
Miss Carey, you
Sure.
sick of Lucy too?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
210%.
everybody is. I
Especially
hope.
with what Lucy had been through a similar situation, which we figured out early in the season when she was
Right,
calling that jail, and then when he
right.
popped up, we're like,
But I was wrong on something. I kept saying every week that I thought she was going to end up taking the husband out. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
so did I.
Like
I thought
unaliving
that
him
was
or
gonna be
something.
season. I thought that was gonna be season 3. Jack
Yeah,
taking
That's
them
what
home.
I thought. I really
yeah.
did. I was like, Lord, either she
Mhm.
taking him out, he taking her out, the son gonna take him out, and the fifth one. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
adding everybody
yeah.
on at one
Hmm.
point.
Hmm.
None of that happened.
Especially since they was little cigarette buddies and everything, and they was making their
Right.
little friendship behind the scene. I was like, it's gonna be
Hmm.
Lucy.
Okay,
No,
Sally make a good point that the other Sally kept saying her
I
family
said the
had
same
money, right?
thing. They
So
did.
why wouldn't you know? So why wouldn't you go to your family? And then Candy
That's
just
what
ain't
I'm saying. If she had
Candy
her
ain't
own
having it.
money, instead of putting up the house, she could have just gave up whatever money she had, and that would have had nothing to do with her husband. So I feel like they kind of, I don't know. I guess they just want to have the drama between her and her
Conflict.
husband because
Candy says she not taking the rap for that child. That child is young and she will be okay. Yeah, she wasn't taking the rap for her.
Okay.
Mm-mm. So,
All right. That's one way to
so
look at it.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I think Lucy did get a happy ending too. Now we're gonna talk about that. That definitely irked me. I wanted, you know, I don't know. I will never see her no more. I'm fine with this. Let
no,
this.
I doubt we gonna see her. That was the end of that. But I just felt like they, like I said, certain aspects I felt like they rushed through. I didn't mind us not seeing her for another damn season,
Mhm.
but it was certain aspects that I definitely agree that I feel like because they was trying to tie up so much, it
Right.
felt kind of rushed, and it was
It
like,
felt
okay, we making sure everything is in a nice little bow. Because I even thought the little conflicts we were seeing with the kids was going to go over to the next season, but they even wrapped those up too.
they wrapped up everything with a
Yeah.
tight bow. I mean, tight
Right.
Hmm.
bow.
Just in case
Right.
Hulu pull a fast one.
Right. That's what
Right.
I feel like. Hmm.
Right. Right. So so even the daughter show up at the jail and say, look, um, you've always been there for me, let me be here for you. But she wasn't having it. She's like, no. So um she was willing to, go do some time. So they did they had the deliberations. Well, no, not deliberations yet. They had to talk to the what's the last thing when you talking to the jury?
Closing argument.
Closing arguments. Yeah, yeah. So they that what was going on here. And I'm like, JT, get in this fire. I don't nobody, we ain't gonna see you no more. I don't even want to talk about you no more after this episode. I'm tired of him. So, and yeah, and we tired of Mavis trifling behind too. Um, so then after this, we was waiting on the verdict, and so Jackson, Corey Chestnuts, they go out there to go smoke some Black and Milds. I'm like, Black and Milds ain't mild. Okay, if you ever smoked a Black and Mild, Black and Milds kind of strong.
Mm-hmm.
But they was out there doing their thing and talking, and then she gets a phone call or text, and she said, "My husband's baby about to be born." Corey looked like, huh?
Yeah, that part made me crack up.
His face was hysterical.
My
Okay.
husband's baby.
He's trying to put them pieces together.
Right. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. All right. So, EJ, what you think about when them being at the hospital? I mean, is Jax did the right thing at this time to support her husband?
Absolutely. Once she made the decision to stay in the relationship, this is what being in this situation looks like. It's a part of it. I would hope that if it was in reverse, I would hope he would do the same thing. I mean, I would do it for
Mm-hmm.
my husband if I chose
Mm-hmm.
to stick around. Like, you not just finna go do it by yourself. I'm gonna be there with you to show that I'm gonna be supportive of it. Because to me, it's better to be supportive of it if you choose to stay, if that's what your choice was, than to make it a thing, because all that's going to continue to do is just bring animosity, and
Yeah.
it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, then why did you even stay if you don't really plan
Mhm.
on, you know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jax is
Support.
better than me because I couldn't have did it. But
Amen. Me
God bless
neither.
you, Jax. God bless you, baby.
Would have been sorry, Lewis.
Oh wait, but
Sorry,
okay,
sorry.
okay. I'm gonna ask the two of you ladies, Kira and Tamika. You said, okay, this hypothetically, if it was y'all, even though y'all was broke up at the time, and this happened as the break baby, y'all still was like, nah, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
I can't.
could
I
personally,
can't do no
because even
baby.
I've
if
never
you're
had the
not
experience, so
together
I
with
don't know what it's like.
somebody and then you see the baby, you don't know how you're gonna feel. Like, I've
Mm,
been in a similar situation, but it wasn't my husband. But when I saw that baby,
That part.
the feelings was feeling. Okay. And I remember even when I was crying, my mother was like, "What you crying about?" It's like, yeah, no. Ma'am.
Yeah,
I
it's a
can't
lot
do
to
it.
handle.
and,
I was gonna say
and,
I've been there. I couldn't.
and then I
That,
want you to
that's
be making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the baby, and I'm like, here, take your damn sandwich, get out
listen,
my face. You ain't,
listen.
you ain't even gonna
Break
want to be nice
baby,
to the baby.
side
Yeah.
baby, whatever you want to call.
Because you can say
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
be.
be
You're gonna be.
good, but then you don't know how you're gonna feel once you in that moment,
Yeah,
you
I
know?
feel
Mm-hmm,
like you would
mm-hmm.
still, or at least I was caring to the child, but it doesn't change your feelings inside, and you want to sock that man in the face every time you see him. So just for that alone,
Yeah.
it's just like it's just too
Mm-hmm.
much. It's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
The side
Mm-hmm.
baby, break baby, whatever you want to call it. Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tamika.
But I think
I,
she
I,
handled it good.
She
yeah, I
did.
think so too. And I don't know if I could. I haven't been in that situation, so I don't even know what I would do. So it's
Hmm.
easy for me right now to say, "Oh, I'll probably be support." I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll be supportive during this time with the hospital and
Hmm.
all that. It's when that baby come home and life
Hmm.
comes real,
And
and
Hmm.
even if
baby
you're nice
crying and
to the
changing
baby
diapers and this and that.
and you
Right.
bond with the baby, you still got to deal with the mom. And you see what type of time
Mm,
Tony was on.
right.
It was
What
like,
mom he got.
Yeah,
ugh,
Child.
it's not like he came into the relationship with a baby from a other
Right.
right, that's
outside.
different.
That's different.
Hmm.
But when it's something happen, it's hard for step parents to even when that kind of situation is hard
Yeah, because you have to
dealing
be
with the
delicate
soul.
with how you treat them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
think it all depends. I think it's individual. Like,
Hmm.
each individual person is really up to them. It depends on it depends on your relationship that you have with your partner too. It depends
Hmm.
on if it's how that relationship is. If it's a relationship where there's a lot of infidelity and you're consistently, constantly, always forgiving, and now this baby has come about, that's a different feeling than
That's true.
someone where maybe we both miss. And we're gonna speak. I'm gonna speak specific to this situation, But to their situation, they really was on the break and doing the most, and they both was doing the most. So it's
Mhm.
not like it was just one person doing the most. Just one person got caught
Yeah.
up, and
Right.
the
Yeah.
other didn't get caught up. And
Mhm.
in this way, to where it's a lingering effect, and that was going to affect us for the rest of our life. Let's say it like that.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
think that's what the bigger difference is, and I think that's why Jax is able to really be there for, because once she's all in, she all in, because like I said,
Yeah.
I don't think if you don't want to be all in, then you need to go ahead and let it go right then, because if you do that, if you um like if she doesn't go there with him, because
Mm.
that's the first, if she doesn't go there with him knowing that this is happening, then
Mhm.
that's going to be the first break. That's going to be those little breaks that's about to come in your relationship. Well, you couldn't be there for me with this. And it's
Mhm.
just going to continue. Like, it's
Yeah.
just, I don't
And
know.
at
I
some
don't,
po- and at some point, I know, of course, it didn't happen because the baby, not here. But
Mhm.
at some point, if this was real life, Lewis would have to be over there with her, Tony and the baby, but yet he got to also doing stuff with his kids over here. It would have
Exactly.
been torn in between. Yeah,
Wait,
it would have been a messy
Mhm.
situation. It would have been
Yeah.
messy.
unless you know how to really blend your families. Like, some people
Yeah.
can really blend their families,
Right,
and
right.
it's not that messy, but
I
that's
don't
like a
know.
point where you have to come,
Well,
like,
no,
you
but
have to get to
there's a
that
few.
point.
When I do hear about people who got those great blended families, I'm
Right.
always applauding. I'm like, the other, all the step parents, the parents, everybody
Yeah.
getting along,
It's a
everybody
It's
process
beautiful when
you
it
go
works.
spending
through,
time
and
together and everything. It's
mhm. It's definitely a process you go through, and it definitely does depend. Everybody's situation is different. Like, I have a blended family. I always say I got two bonus daughters. I had a bonus dad, so I used to say I was lucky. I got two dads, and you can't tell my son, that that's not his sister. And you can't tell her that that ain't his brother. Like they was born, together as far as they
right,
concerned.
right, right.
So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, because I
it's
don't even like the
definitely,
name. I don't even like all that step thing.
yeah,
If you cool with each other, and if you ain't cool, then that's different. But if y'all cool, y'all was raised together, everybody's one big happy family. I don't even like saying step. I just like,
yeah,
this
Yeah.
is my sisters, my
hmm,
brother, whatever.
right, yeah.
Um,
But I do think that their situation is unique because their
It is.
relationship is a unique relationship, and then to come and this baby is born early, she's trying to be here supportive, and then it's only could be two of them because it's in the MICU, so she got to wait outside and say, you go ahead. And now this means
mhm,
them two having to be in there, for the baby. So I mean,
Mhm.
right.
that's a heavy process, and it was funny too when she went and told her
I was
mother, and her
I
mother
was
was
just about
like,
to ask, I was just about to ask you or Miss Carol, anybody, EJ, what y'all thought about what the mama said. I know I thought to myself when I was watching, I said, "Oh, the
Her
women on
mama
the
is a
YouTube
mess.
streets is gonna be like the mama trash and this, that, and the third." With because I thought it was kind of like
She
I
was
don't,
trash before that. This is what it is, but
yeah, I think she
yeah,
has been trash in Jack's past, and as her being a
mhm,
child
right.
with
yeah,
that
yeah, no,
damn daddy.
definitely that.
I don't know what was going on with that, but I mean, I
Mhm.
guess from her point of view, from what she's seen of her and Lewis' relationship, she basically like, oh, a break, baby. But y'all done been through worse than this. This didn't seem to be the worst as
And
far
she
as she was
She's just
grown. It
concerned.
ain't
accepting of
like she
any
a
damn thing,
child.
isn't she? The
Yeah,
mother's just accepting of anything. She's
Yeah.
accepting of your husband being a perv to your daughter. You're just accepting of anything. Like she yeah, I
Male
don't know.
identified, very much so. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think I'm male identified too on something, but I can't go with this though.
yeah, but I
Thank
have to
you.
I
take
don't think I
Mama's
would go with
opinion
this.
with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Moochie. Hope you're having a good time.
Hey,
We
girl.
miss you. But stay out there and have fun. Don't be
Because
rushing
if I
back.
was Jax, like I get they were both on a break, but I wouldn't be mad at the baby. Dealing with Tony would be hell because you could just tell Tony was just gonna give her the business at every turn. I was surprised when Jax went to talk to her and she kind of welcomed her and have a conversation with her. But I would just be like, you didn't use no protection. Like, even with the baby not in the house, I could just see myself looking at him like, you really didn't use no protection. Like, that's
Like
like
she
we was
just
on a
wasn't
break,
even
but that's the
upset.
type of
The,
time we was on.
but the mama wasn't even upset. Like, what? Lewis did this? I can't believe he did that to you. Or
But
what?
she
No, she was like,
was.
oh, ain't no big deal. We gonna get through this, you know.
She like Louis. She wanted her and
Um,
Louis back together last season. She
yeah,
going that mama
yeah,
gonna stick
yeah,
beside him.
yeah. That's it. Y'all,
Yep.
Candy, all y'all on the same page. She ain't doing anything out the norm because this is what she did.
Yeah,
But
I
that was,
wasn't really shocked by her response, to be
yeah,
honest.
I was like, goodness gracious. Well, the baby is here. The baby is teeny tiny. It was 29 weeks, so
Yeah.
yeah, that baby was the baby definitely was he wasn't coming home. So
And that's
so
another stress to have a baby that's in MICU that you running back and forth with that's born
mhm.
Yes.
early, you know.
I didn't have to go through that, but I can
I
imagine
did.
it's probably rough.
It's a lot.
It's it's a lot, yeah.
Mhm.
So well the jury came back with their verdict and she came back with the verdict and they I guess Lucy must have understood what Jax when Jax jumped all in her face. I guess she you know. No, no, it's too
Well,
soon. No, that's not yet.
yeah,
That's not yet.
no,
Oh, no, mind.
that's
Let
the
me wait.
sentencing.
Yeah, that's the sentencing. Okay, that's yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
She
she ain't understand nothing yet at this
no, no,
point.
right
And
here she didn't understand nothing. Yeah, I
then,
was jumping ahead.
then
She
Jax was still seeing Damon.
I know. Yeah,
Mhm.
she was still seeing this. So everybody there at the courtroom, they had the whole
Mhm.
cast show up. Everybody was there except the kids. I mean, everybody
Right.
in the mom, everybody was there, and I mean, you got those. Look at her nostrils. Look, we
Oh, there
love
go the
this
kids.
actress.
The kids was
We
there.
love the actress. The actress plays on Tyler Perry stuff. She was on
She
Saints and
always
Sinners.
mean though.
She was
Mhm.
on some other BT thing that y'all review. Queen something. Isn't she on something? Isn't she on
All the
that?
She
Queens.
was
She was
All the
on All
Queens
the
men.
Queens Men for like a
She
second.
Mhm.
is she Eve on there too? Cause she always Eve on some show she on.
You
she
have
was
a
in
little
that
more
Hulu
sympathy for
movie
her
too.
for that on this one. I liked
Mm.
her in Saints and Sinners. I
She was
loved her. I ain't even gonna lie.
she was Eve on Saints and Sinners,
Mhm.
but she was
I
crazy,
used to
but I
with
liked
her.
her.
Hmm.
She was crazy, but I liked her. You know, she was doing a lot of crazy stuff on Saints and Sinners. I should go back one day and rewatch that. I ain't watched that in so long. It was good.
Mm-mm-mm.
But yeah, she was every time you see this lady, she was Miss Minnie on that other movie we
The
looked
Yeah,
at.
Hulu
she was
movie.
funny.
Yeah,
Crazy
Hmm.
so
girl.
yeah, so but this actress is good. So but Maeve is here. We can't stand her with her old nostrils sticking out. You know what I'm saying? So she,
Mavis in the fire. Put Mavis in the
yeah,
fire.
yeah, she in the fire too. So everybody was there. Chris was there, and of course we never know this little lady's name. I just stuck her up here in the corner. What's that lady's name? Autumn or something, right?
Autumn,
On the
yeah.
friend, yeah,
Yeah,
Hmm.
the friend.
whoever
Like
she is.
why they
Yes,
don't give her
Autumn
no
and Sally.
storyline? She
They
just
might.
They
there.
gave her that little piece last episode when she lost the baby. Like last
Mm,
season one, she was giving Jack some good
yeah, I
advice
still
on
call her
Damon, but
the
Yeah.
Jax wasn't listening.
She
yeah,
might have something next season if they get
Right.
yeah,
another
yeah.
season.
Well, I like to see something with her life because we only
Hmm.
I don't care
She's
nothing
the
more about.
chill friend. She's that.
She just a supportive friend. She there for
Yeah.
everybody, and
She told Jackson season one to not play with Damon like that though.
Hmm.
And
yeah, she
Jackson didn't want
did. And in her mind, she's seeing Damon, old green eyes. We
Hmm.
can't get rid of
Hmm.
him. You know what I'm saying? We cannot get rid of him. So, um, yes, because Green Eyes just took her through a lot of change, and that's why I guess I just don't understand why people feel that he was a better fit for her than her own husband Lewis. Like this dude's a psychopath. I don't understand. Like when maybe I'm missing something, you know. But Damon was not a good fit for her. So he
Well,
was
he
trying.
was in certain ways before she found out that he was a psychopath. It seemed like she had a, I don't know, it was some type of connection, whether it was
they had a
trauma or whatever
connection.
that she had with
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Mm, yeah, yeah. Well, she go back into the courtroom. I mean the at the where they go in the back
Mhm.
after the thing is over with, and Chanel got taken away. She's really having a hard time. She crying. Chestnuts think he coming over there to console her, and Lewis come in. Look at Lewis looking at him like, nigga, I got this. Get it. This is my
She
wife.
took
I
off.
was like, yeah, come on, Lewis, come on.
She made
I
a
was
beeline
happy.
for Lewis.
I was happy because I was like, yes, this is still your husband. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
y'all got things to work on, but you just don't throw him away. He's not worthy of being thrown away. He's not JT. He's not that kind of guy. So, um,
I
he just
don't
got
know how Chanel thought she was getting off because when they said she didn't get the first charge, she was like, "Oh," she all got all happy. They got to that second
yeah.
charge, and
Well,
she
she
was
didn't get
like, "Ma'am,
the
ma'am,
first degree murder because that would have been like premeditated, right? If
right,
first degree murder, so she didn't get that, but they did give her what was it, manslaughter or something?
Yeah,
yeah,
manslaughter.
daughter." I don't know
Hmm.
why she didn't think she was getting that when we like you not the same trial that we watched on TV. Y'all was all crashing out. You was crashing
Yeah,
out.
she messed
Sally was
up with that
crashing out.
ending, and the DA did charge too high, which they said that in the beginning. Like the charges she brought was too high. They didn't think
Mm-hmm.
she was going to get that, but it was more plausible that she could get manslaughter.
Right.
So,
Hmm.
mhm.
Yeah. Well, this is when she got up in old tight face Lucy's tail and said, I did some digging of her. She started doing her little investigation and found out about her husband and then I just thought Lucy was just doing too much. She was trying to save her job, wasn't that the case? Isn't
Yeah,
that why?
she was trying to save her job and thinking that she's supposedly protecting her son, but it's like, how are you protecting him by lying to him? I just don't get how these people always think lies is helping them, but that's just how it works sometimes, I
And
guess.
it's not like a little baby, a
And
little
how
child.
you lie
He
so
can do it.
high? Like, I'd rather you not say nothing at all than to paint him out as a hero when this man was really a
Right. Like,
kid.
why would you
Right.
paint him as a hero and he a monster? I mean, I get it
Right.
to a certain
Right.
point, but no, man.
The most
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you is, Daddy loves you. That's all I can give
Right.
you. Like,
Mhm.
I ain't
Yeah.
got nothing else. He locked up. He
Mm-mm.
still loves you. I don't have nothing else to say about that man.
Exactly. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I love this part because I said Jackson's telling her everything that I've been going off in my damn rant saying for like the
Yeah.
last freaking couple of episodes. It's
Right.
ridiculous. And you in that situation, so you would know
Yeah.
how it feels. Like all that was your privilege. Like she don't have that privilege that you have.
But she
And
was
then here
also
comes
under
Ghost
pressure to
Sam
win,
Damon
though.
again.
Okay, EJ, why are we still seeing the ghosts
I was so annoyed when we first heard his voice. I'm like, not her still seeing Damon, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. This scene spoke to me so much. I felt
Yeah.
like this was a message for Jax. It was a message for me. It's a message for anybody that could relate and just hear those words that he said. Even though I was annoyed, I appreciated this. It actually brought a tear to my eye. Go ahead, EJ.
I like the message. I didn't like
I
the
was waiting.
messenger.
I was waiting on you to go. Keep going.
I know. I agree with Miss Kara too. I don't like the messenger, but the message he
Mhm.
gave her was a good message. So
I
is that
forgot what the message was. What was the message?
go ahead, Miss Kara. What was the message too? I
It's
kind
not
of
her
forgot.
fault. You can't take on everybody else's stuff. You got to learn to let some stuff go and let people breathe and let them take on their own crap, essentially. And that was the long and short of it. He got
Right.
in detail and
Yeah, because she did take on his
Mm-hmm.
crap. She did take on his
Yeah,
crap too.
and he even told her too, like, what makes you think Lewis don't have his own triggers? What make you think Tony don't have her own triggers? Like she was trying to make everything about her, and he was like, sometimes instead of being like, "Why me?" You just gotta ask God for grace and understanding and patience. I was
yeah.
like, "Yes, Lord, yes, yes." I agree with
Mm.
him.
It said to me because I can be late. I know that's right.
That's what's up. Hey, Lexi. Hey, Boo. Yeah, I really love this scene though. I did like this scene. I thought this was a good scene. I did like the, and I was not mad at seeing Green Eyes. He be cuckoo for cuckoo puss, he be cuckoo for cocoa puss, but I still like seeing his self. I'm like Kendall. He's sexy though.
And the thing
Uh,
is, I think people starting to believe that Michael Ealy might be this way because he keeps doing it. And I know he's not this way. I'm just joking
No.
because he keeps taking these types of roles. You know what I'm saying?
he
All
gets
the
good
time.
at it, like Blair
He's just
Underwood.
very good at it. Yes, he's very good
Yeah,
at it.
he is very good at, and he also said to let him go, and that she is not the reason why he was the way he was. He like, girl, I was that way before you, so she got her
Right.
closure. Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
this way. I've been this way. That's right. Yeah.
I like this,
So
but at the end of the day, it's a true statement, and it rings true that she does need to let everything go. Like everything is not, her fault. Yes, she had her played her parts in whatever their issues are, but she didn't get old girl pregnant. She didn't make Damon, kidnap her and do the things that he did. She didn't make any of this happen. She didn't make Tony sleep with a married man. These are all choices that everybody else made. Everybody made their own choices,
Right.
and all of these consequences that comes from choices, it just is what it is. And at this point, you do have to give yourself grace instead of saying that, why, me, or putting yourself as the center of the fault, and taking on all of that on you.
Yeah.
Just
Mhm.
give yourself that grace, and like I said, if you're gonna be in it, be in it. Even with friendships, with everything. I mean, honestly, just in general, I guess that
Mm-hmm.
is a message that everybody could really take to heart. Just whatever the case is, like, stop putting everything on your
Everything isn't
shoulders,
yours to
and
carry.
allow,
Yep.
yeah, and allow people to carry their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is not yours
Yeah,
to carry
that's
always.
that's a good point. That is a good point there because especially as mothers, we do it with our children, whether they're young or adult children, and but we do it just with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially as women.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a
Unfortunately.
fact. Yeah,
Now I was
unfortunately.
triggered though after Power. I was like, "What? He's back!"
Exactly. Right. Right. You can't get rid of him. Shout out to Michael Ealy from the
like a
DMV.
like a
Yay.
bad penny.
Hey,
Hmm.
Hey,
yeah, Michael Ealy
Fairfax.
does his thing. I love
Oh, but
Michael
I can
Ealy.
never, Kendall. I will never watch Color Girls no more in life. No, that's on the list. I have a list of movies and things
Yeah,
that I will not cannot go back and watch ever again, and that's on that list because it's so triggering. It's
I'll
so
just fast
triggering,
forward past
and
that
not
part.
just him. Everybody in that movie. Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, all the men in that movie were oh
awful.
no, they're
Yeah,
awful.
Amari, when he was like, when she said,
Amari,
"So
the,
you like being on top? So, so
well,
what, you
So
on
you
top?
doing
I
the
didn't want to say
business?
even all the men because
You
Whoopi
the one doing
Goldberg
the business?"
character
I'm
was
like that. I was
Whoopi
like,
Goldberg's character was crazy too in that movie too. It's just too triggering. It's like it made I cried, I bawled and cried like I was like I'm in the movie. I did. Oh man, I couldn't
it's a
Yeah,
watch.
lot.
that was
Yeah,
heavy. That
I'm
was
never
very
reviewing it.
heavy.
Don't nobody even
I will
ask.
never go back to that either.
We
Me
went
either.
It
to
was
go
It's on
see
the
only
that in
list.
the
like
movie
before the
theater.
movie, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's
on the
too
list of
heavy
movies
for
that
me.
not to ever go back and watch again because I and look. Great
The
actors,
AB
all
thing.
everybody did their thing as far as acting, but I just
Right.
can't watch it because of the content
Very
of it.
heavy. Yeah. We
Yeah,
watched it in
very
the
heavy.
movie theater. I almost that scene when Michael Ealy came on, we almost walked out of there. I was like, "Oh
And oh,
hell no!" What?
what's homeboy name who played on Juice when he did to old girl, y'all know who I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Oh, girl, to
The guy who played
Anika.
Raheem on Juice.
Yeah, Anika Noni Ross. I think
What he
was
did
that
to
was it
her
Anika
when
in
she
there?
brought him over for dinner. I ain't even gonna say what it was.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
dog
of it was
mercy.
horrible.
It's bad. It's bad. Yeah. And like I said, Whoopi Goldberg character, she was bad. She was crazy, like real religious or something. Look, they did their thing with the acting. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
take that's. I have to give Tyler Perry that credit because he picked a great cast of people, but
Yes.
I
He
just can't
always
watch it because
does.
it's so heavy. Yeah. Yeah, and Precious is another one that's on
That's
that
another
list. I
one. I
can't go
watched
back and
one.
watch that either. That's just too ugh. And
But for
Monique
Color
did her
Girls,
damn
I could just fast forward through some scenes. Precious, I
Yeah.
can just throw that whole movie away, child. And I know some
And
people read the
I
book.
love
it's
the
just
book.
triggering.
I
It's
remember
just
reading that
I
book
love
and
the book.
loving it, but then when I watched
Yeah.
the movie, I
no,
don't
the
know.
book is one thing, but
Oh,
the yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, to see it on
We
screen.
all off topic. We be
I know
going
we
all
all
the
off
way off.
topic. Let me get let's go on back. Oh yeah. So she had the they had like I said, we had the baby, we had the NICU and all this kind of Jax comes to see her at the hospital just to kind of look girl, let's just talk, let's make peace. We gotta try to make this thing work. She came and she saw the little baby, and I think she just seeing this real now, you know? She just seeing this real.
Can I ask you
So
a question?
Yeah,
In
and
your
I actually like this part too.
huh?
I like the little bonding moment.
Yeah, I did too. I was gonna say, can I ask you a question?
Oh, go ahead.
And don't nobody in the audience take this the wrong way because it's a television show. I just want y'all to know that, okay? But when I saw that baby, I said that baby ain't gonna make it. I
I
Hey,
literally
said
said
that
that baby
too.
listen.
is gone.
No,
I
y'all,
said that
no.
too.
When
I
it
thought
comes
it
to
was
TV
about to
shows,
cold while they were standing there. That's what I thought was
no.
about to happen, EJ.
Yeah, when it comes to TV shows, everybody, including the babies, can go in the fire. They can all get unalive. I don't care. It's a TV show. But I wouldn't say this if it was real life. Of course, I wouldn't say that. But
I
like,
was
Or
but I
gonna say I
wanted, I
can't
seen
say
wanted,
nothing
no,
because
I wanted this baby to go.
yeah,
I wanted the baby. I said
yeah.
that last week.
I wanted Tony to go more than I wanted the baby to go, but I
I was
felt like
Right.
hoping
the
Tony.
baby
I wanted
wasn't
them
But
gonna
both
that's
to
make it.
true.
go.
She could have
I
gone, and the
wanted
baby
them
could have
to
lived.
say she died in the delivery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wanted her to have a stillborn because looking at that baby, that's how my son looked when he was a preemie in the hospital. So I was
It
Oh yeah,
was
like,
that's why
hard
I'm
to
getting
see
off
the
that.
baby
Yeah,
like
we
that
get off
though, with
that.
them
yeah,
tubes
it's
all
okay.
tiny.
Yeah,
Um,
I said, oh,
but
maybe she'll have a stillborn and she won't
I
make it in
wanted,
child
I'm with
labor.
Tamika. I wanted her to be
Mhm.
died in delivery, and then the baby can live, and then we can raise the baby. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't want that either.
Yeah, but be honest with you, I don't want none of it. But this here, Lucy, this is where Lucy pissed me off because you went so hard at Chanel and calling her gold diggers and this, that, and the third. You was done with your own DV situation.
And
You
you
know, you
would have
had
thought
no
she would have
compassion.
had more understanding, but I feel like once Jack came in there and read her, that's what
Hmm.
led her to go about doing this. And of course,
It was
the
like
rest
she
It
of
was
it.
her,
wasn't connect the dots. It was like she
but it
just
Yeah.
was
like
her balls
separated
too.
the
Didn't her
two.
one of her balls at the
Mhm.
beginning, season one? I mean, episode one, he was putting pressure on her. The guy about you got to win this case and blah blah. He was that's
Yes.
why he took it away from the other guy because he was
Hmm.
friends
Yeah,
with Jack,
yeah.
Jack.
Hmm.
cool with her, whatever. So, but she set this up perfect.
Yeah.
So
I wanted more though, but yeah, she definitely did because she already knew the cops come in for their coffee. So, and then she was
I wanted
recording
her to
him.
be recording. Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm. Oh, she didn't record it.
That's
Didn't
what
you?
he triggered him. That's what
Yeah,
triggered him
because he
when
was
he
like, "Are you
realized.
recording?"
Oh, okay. I heard him
Okay,
say
okay.
that, but then she
Yeah,
said,
I heard him say. I
I thought
wasn't
she
sure.
said no. This so and so comes in at this time or something. I was like, okay.
I
Yeah,
think she had not
I thought
recorded.
maybe she was recording the audio or something or video, but they caught him right when I mean, he was trying to do it what JT did. I mean, he had his whole hand.
In
He had her
public.
down on the damn table.
Who
Yeah,
did
So
he
that in
told her he
public?
should have took her out. He was like, "I
mm.
should have took you out when I had the
I
chance."
had the chance. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, y'all.
Oh,
Sally and
my
Chris.
favorite couple.
She's sitting there. Okay, they was going to the sentencing. This is where they
Chris
was
was
going
over it.
to the courthouse for the sentencing for Chanel. So they talking in the car, and she was like, yeah,
And
Jax
now she
told us,
want to have
and
confession.
I'm just paraphrasing, but Jack said we should go to her therapist because it's helping them, and they've been to therapy before, and I guess it didn't help them. So, but it does, and that's how therapy is. Sometimes you got to keep going back. You got to do different therapies. It's not a quick fix with one time. If that's the case, we all be sane. So, um, but he was like, yeah, whatever. He was real. He
He's
was done
over
with
it. He
her.
checked out.
He's over her.
He's
He's
like,
over
now
her.
you want to have confessions. Like, I'm good.
These are
Yeah.
my
When
confessions.
she confessed to Mika and said that she knew about the whole thing. She was holding on to this heavy secret, but she had nothing to do with it. Yeah, you blow up your marriage, you blow up and they got children together. You blow up everything to damn near you losing probably gonna lose your house. You about to lose your house. You losing every damn thing. And then you ain't even
Yeah,
unalive
I
nobody.
don't know if they just made a mistake with how they wanted us to feel about Sally in this story because it didn't do what it was supposed to do. It didn't do it for him, and it didn't do it for me. I was just like I said, unless she felt like he can't hold water, why did you not tell him this? You could have been said this to him, and it might have made it might have made no difference, but it might have made some difference. You don't know because you were sitting here holding on to it, and I'm just not
At the
understanding
very
why. I
least,
get the promise you made to your cousin, but you also made a damn promise to your husband, and you also went against him to put your house up. So I would think
I'm
that you would sit and have this conversation with him instead of drinking up the damn bottle and leaving him laying on the couch. I'm trying to understand it.
And I'm
that's
gonna
a,
give a shout out to EJ because she was on another platform yesterday with Miss Kara, and EJ said, "When you are married, you are one." Like Frankie Beverly said, we are one." Okay, you are one. you are one. You cannot be like doing something separate when you're married. You know what I'm saying? You can, especially communicating like this. Giving up your house is a huge thing. You're not talking about, well, I'm just getting rid of some clothes or something. You know what I'm saying? When you just don't do stuff like this without talking to your mate. So she was just wrong on this. She was wrong, and nobody's rocking with Sally. I can't imagine nobody else.
Yeah, I didn't feel no different about her by the end of this. I think she's probably one of the only ones that didn't really get closure to me, because it was like, yeah, well, Lewis told me about therapy. Yeah, Jack told me about therapy. I guess it's like he don't even want to be bothered.
He don't
He
want to be
just,
bothered. He is going, but he don't want to be bothered. And
Because at
Angelica
the
said
very
this.
least, he would have been supportive to her, and a place to like let it go and a shoulder to cry on. But he didn't even want to do that, because the first season he was like the good husband, like go to therapy. JT was sounding like
He
the other
was.
one
He
that
was the
passed
one
away.
telling the fellas to go to therapy. And he
Yeah.
told Lewis not to fool with old girl. He tried to tell Lewis, look, man, let's go. I'm
Go
leaving now.
home.
Yeah, I'm leaving this party. This party getting a little wild, man. I'm leaving. So
Mhm.
he always was doing the right thing. But
I,
Angelique, I agree with this statement that Lucy, she was selfish. Here is you are abused. You would think you would have some sympathy. Like I don't know, man. Maybe there are people like this. There's probably are people like this.
yeah, but some
Um
people can't see past their privilege, and that was the case with Lucy. You
Jack
know,
said that too.
it was
Yeah.
just her, like
Mhm.
it was very selfish. Like she was in a very selfish place. And yeah, she couldn't see anyone else in an abusive situation. To be honest, I feel like she low key didn't really see her. It's almost it feel I don't know how to explain it, because I don't
She
want to say
didn't
she
see
didn't see
she
herself in that
herself.
didn't really
situation.
see herself in that way. She felt like
Mhm.
I got
Yeah,
away
She didn't
from it
consider herself an
because
abused
he was
woman. Yeah.
arrested and
yeah,
I moved. So she just felt like, I guess Chanel should have just been able to move. This the same way
Yeah.
she
Oh, remember
did.
she said that. Why you ain't when she had
Yeah.
Chanel on the stand? Why you ain't
Hmm.
leaving? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. She
yeah.
did say that, and which is
And
crazy because everybody can't leave for all kind of different reasons.
exactly. And
You know.
then to talk about this part right here about Sally and Chris, I think, Tamika, you said that you feel like she didn't get closure. I think that there was closure in this. I feel like there was closure in the fact that Sally made a choice, and she's going to and she made a choice, and now she's suffering the consequences for it. Everybody else got an action for, like, there's a cause and
Mhm.
effect for
Yeah.
everything, and everybody got their cause and their effect. Chanel in the end got grace because of, because she
Yeah.
had people in her corner, and she was allowed to get this grace. But Sally had to come face to face with exactly the cause, because she made a choice to
Hmm.
not share this with her husband, because she could have very well shared
Yeah,
this with
I
him.
agree with you with that part. I guess maybe I didn't get closure on her story, because when she finally told the truth and we finally went back and see how everything played out, to me, that was not needed the way she went about it. It was like, girl, you did all of this for nothing.
For
Like,
nothing. I was mad. This is the only thing that
so maybe
really made
I
me mad
didn't get
more than
my
anything.
closure.
You did all of this for nothing. I was like, huh? My mouth fell to the floor. I'm like, okay, the daughter did it. So I was waiting for Sally to come walking in the door of the house, thinking that she was gonna be in there mopping up the blood, helping do something, move the body, something. Like you did all of this
What made me mad about
for nothing.
Sally is we could have had at least some type of sensitivity for all the stupid stuff that Sally did had she just not been an a-hole. But Sally was nasty
I,
the whole time.
that
Like, how
part,
you gonna be wrong
that
and
part.
nasty? You can't be both.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a
Mm-hmm.
struggle.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Yeah.
So it was like
RID,
nobody has
RID.
sympathy for her.
And not
Mm-hmm.
to
That's
mention,
very true. Just like Jack told typeface, you can't be victor and victim. Like, you want to play both sides.
and you can't do
Yeah, you
that.
did tell her that. Yeah.
And I do
Yeah.
feel like at the end, when he says he wants to uncouple and she seems like she wants to work it, I feel like they're at an impasse right now. I honestly think that when it's all said and done, I really think that if your husband is your true friend, if you and everybody's relationship is different, but like I even said last night, my husband is my best friend. So I know that I would have ran straight to him and been like, bruh, you ain't go. I would have talked to him just like I've been like, bruh, you ain't gonna believe this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what really happened, but you can't tell
Mm-hmm.
nobody because she done swore me to secrecy. That's exactly how I know
Exactly,
I would have
Right.
did it.
CJ. Like,
That's
what are
how
we
a marriage is
doing
supposed to
here?
be, or that's how if you in a committed relationship, whether you married or not married, that's technicalities. But if you, especially if you're in a
Yeah.
solid relationship with somebody, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But you're going to make a big decision. You went behind his back about your house. You don't do stuff like that. You
And
know.
she might have got a different answer if she had approached it that way. If she had approached him where he was in on it the entire time. Because
Right.
let's keep it real, men be feeling like they need to be needed and stuff like that. And so, and like they in the decision making process, even though
Right.
we know we be making the decisions.
We
I
make
don't
a
know how it
decision,
goes.
but they just supposed to
But
feel like you.
they need to feel like they, like they a part of it. I feel like if she
Right.
had went to him and told him and he knew something, he knew exactly what was going on, his answer might have been different. I ain't gonna say it would have, but I'm saying he might have
Right.
had more
Or he could
compassion
have
and he might have
figure
thought
something
about it.
else out.
Well,
Exactly. They might have done
Exactly.
Chris is a
something
good
else.
guy. I think he would have been on Sally's side.
Exactly.
It's because of the fact and when they came, what was it that the feds or somebody came busting up in their house, the cops, and had a
Hmm.
search warrant and all that. That's when Chanel had ran off. So
Yep.
that's why he was pissed too. You had people violate my house, search my house,
Exactly. All of that could have been avoided.
and they got children. Even though we ain't seen the kids, but he mentioned that they had children. He said, "You the mother
Yeah.
of my kids." So, um, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
Kendall,
trust
you
is
right.
gone, Kendall. The trust
Yeah,
is gone. Once the trust
yeah,
is gone,
it's
over.
done. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
It,
agree.
and HFG, you're right. The marriage was already shaky because even the fact you could keep a secret like that,
What
Yeah,
else
and
can
she
you
you
had
held
keep
on
from
to
so
me?
her for
many
a long time,
opportunities. Like,
Yep.
right?
And I feel like even if she had confessed even later, like even if she didn't confess initially, but when he gave her that opening, it's the same way like with Lewis when Jax gave him that opening. Ninja, it's time to confess. The opening is here. Let's confess. She did the same thing
Yep.
I mean, he did
that's
the
what
same
I was
thing.
saying. Like when he came and was like, "What's going on? Obviously, you upset about something. I do still care about you." She over here, "I don't believe you. I don't believe you." Instead of telling him what the hell was happening, like, girl.
He
Yeah,
was
she
trying
doesn't
to get
never
the
have an
vitamin D.
attitude. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I really want to throw her ass in this fire because uh she had an attitude with Chris too, saying like, "So you still upset?" Hell yeah, I'm still upset. You know, and she thought about giving him a
That's what
little
she was worried
job.
Alacia.
about.
She thought about getting on her
Alacia.
knees and doing a little job down there for him that he was going to cave in. Yeah, he caved in. All right, he said, "I'm gonna get two little pumps. I'm going to go make me a sandwich." He.
Listen, Inga, it was 4 pumps and a bump. Stop
Oh,
playing.
okay, but for
That's it.
pumps in the bump, who's that? MC Hammer did that song, right?
Yep. Hey.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh man. Yeah, I think so. Season 3, we're gonna be seeing a mess of their marriage, probably. Like they're gonna be going through it. So, well, we back at the court. This at the sentencing now, and see, this is her boss. I don't remember his name, but he was the one I think put the pressure
Yeah.
on Lucy too.
Yeah.
Um, so Jax came up there as not as her lawyer, but as her friend, and then when she turned around and looked at the daughter, that was and Mavis, that's like So I didn't know what they was
I
gonna
think that's
sentence
what
her
she was
with.
talking about when she's talking about her being selfless. Was the daughter?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the
the
I
only
daughter.
could
thing
see
she
Yeah,
could have
her
the
been
being
daughter.
talking about.
selfless
Yeah, the
with the
daughter.
daughter.
That was the daughter. Yeah,
But
because it
I
was
was like, Jack, she is not selfless with y'all as friends. She's trash as a friend, and I hope she step it up and be better.
yeah.
Because
She
she
look.
also should have said something to Jax. Like that was my other thing. I felt like Chanel had an opportunity to tell Jax too. Instead of her trying to run off with Adrian, you should have been running over there to Jax and saying, "Look, this is what really happened. Help me make a defense around this without necessarily
Right.
putting Natasha in the middle of it. I don't want her in the middle of it." Because I know how lawyers are. Lawyers will do whatever they have to do for their client. They
Right.
will,
Right.
regardless. And I get that. But as her friend, if you had not now, she had went to Corey Cash, that might have been different. He just want to win. But if she went to Jax as a friend, her friend would have listened to her. Her friend would have tried to figure it out. And I feel
And Jax
like
kept asking her.
what are we
He kept
doing?
But
asking her.
my thing is that are they really that great of friends? Because why would you hide this from her like that? For this, she had to figure this out on her own. Jack, she had to figure it out on her own. Chanel just would not. She should have told. That's something you told you tell your lawyer the real deal.
Yeah, Jax
You
kept
know what I'm
asking her,
saying?
and she kept saying, "You're hiding something. I don't believe you. I don't trust you." Keep like she kept saying it, and at no time did she say, "Okay, let me figure out how to say this without,
Yeah.
like let me say it without saying it, so you know what I'm talking about, and we get on the same page."
No,
But
yeah,
no,
she shouldn't stay friends with her after this. Yeah, I agree with that. But that's probably not going to be the case. They probably be friends again. But I just wish she did. I mean, I understand the reasons why, but you should tell the lawyer.
and
You
I
know,
said,
Mhm.
maybe you
if
don't
I
tell
was,
nobody else. But
Yeah, that's another. It wouldn't be me. They gonna still be friends though. But if it was me, girl, don't call me. I'll call you, and your phone ain't never
right,
gonna ring.
right,
and I know
right.
her and Sally are family, but if I
I
was
just be
Sally, me
busy
and
every time
Chanel
you
would have
Yeah.
had to
call.
be on a
Yeah.
break too, because ain't no way I
Mhm.
put my house up. You done signed your
Oh, and
kid
that was
over to
another.
me.
Thank
You
you. That's
ran
another
off.
point.
Mhm.
Look how
We
she
need a
talked to
break.
Sally real slick in
Exactly.
when Sally came to the jail to see her. She
Yeah,
was
she
talking
ain't
all
give a
this,
damn.
and I don't even like Sally, but I have to
Me
say
neither,
she was
but if
wrong
I
for how
was
she talked to
Sally, I'd have
Sally.
been on
I'm
the
like,
break after she got out of jail. I'd have been like, I'm
Mhm.
And
happy that
that's
you're home
another
with your babies.
opportunity. Okay, and that was another
Mhm.
opportunity, Miss Kira, right there. Right after Chanel went off on her, I would have went right home and told my husband, "Listen, this be I done blew up my whole damn life. I done lied to you
that
back.
was another
I
Exactly.
done this.
opportunity.
I done
That's
done that. This
another
what really
missed
happened."
opportunity. Another missed opportunity. She could have told Chris right there. Like,
Yeah, you
that's
gonna
what she
wait
should
till
have.
y'all in the car about to go in to see what the verdict gonna be to tell him, like, get out of here, girl. Mm-mm.
So she ends up getting what time served or something.
Yeah, she
Hmm.
got
Yeah.
probation, got to do community service, and it
Right.
was something else, some kind
Yeah,
of volunteer.
for the charity of
Yeah.
her choice or
Mm-hmm.
something. So Lucy ended up talking to the judge
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
behind the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because her boss wanted her to get 11 years. He was like, his family, his friends, and his fans deserve justice.
And I knew that
That
something was
justice
up
vibe.
when
F,
she didn't actually
FJT
speak.
forever. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
When she
his
didn't actually
fame.
give the closing statement for the sentencing, or whatever, I don't know what they call it, but when she didn't give that statement, I said, oh, she done went and talked. I knew right then that she had did something, because why is he giving the statement? And you know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
she couldn't give. If she had gave the statement, then she, it would have been what it was. But him
Mm-hmm.
giving it was different, than because she just needs to look like she didn't have nothing to do with it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm. Yeah,
she
because she
just
said to
there.
the judge, she said she ain't have nothing to say. Yeah. So well, she got off. We kind of knew that she probably would. So everybody's happy.
She's
Corey's
still a
Yeah,
happy.
she
criminal,
told Corey he's the only man that ever fought for her like
Hmm.
this.
but she's still a criminal, Inga. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she still got that
She still got a
is it
record.
she still gonna have a
I
Mm-hmm.
was
record for a
wondering if
while, yeah.
if she gonna get the money
Is
now that she got
it a
charged.
felony or what? What is that on she for man is it manslaughter? What she
It
get?
gotta
What
be
was
a
it?
felony.
Yeah.
It was a
Manslaughter.
felony, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll have to
Is
try
she
to
gonna
get
get
that
the money?
expunged. I don't know.
Ooh,
See, that's another thing. They left that what happened to the 300 million or whatever it was?
30
30
30
million.
million.
million, 30 million. What happened to that money?
I don't know how that would necessarily work. Because I think they did say something about it in one of those episodes, but I
Did
can't
they
remember exactly, and I don't want to lie.
does
And
the
okay, so
Mm-hmm.
government
what happened
seize it
with
because of
I
that
don't
case?
remember. Well, I
Which
don't
one?
remember now. What happened to the
Unless it's
guy,
offshore.
the guy who was the agent or the
Oh,
He
he
went
manager?
to
went
He
to
got
jail.
arrested.
jail. Yeah, he went to jail. That money was mixed up in illegal activity
Right.
anyway. So regardless, she wouldn't have
Mm.
Well, I
got
wouldn't
that
even talk
now.
about money. I'm talking about the money, whatever she's supposed to get from her husband.
Yeah,
Because
I
he was
would
Yeah.
like,
assume
if
she
you
can't
take
get that, but
out,
whatever's for the kids, I would assume that.
Oh,
yeah,
she'll get for the kid. Like I mean,
Yeah.
whatever a state
Mm-hmm.
he have, or if he was retired, he probably get a NFL check. So
mhm.
the children will get it. So, but how she gonna stay in that big old mansion? She better sell that thing and get the
That's what
money
I
and
would do.
Move to
That's
something
what I
Oh
would do.
smaller.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it said the IRS froze those assets. She should sell the house, pay off whatever her whatever debt she got, move to a smaller, little quaint little house, a
Hmm.
Yeah.
little 3 bedroom. So
Yeah,
you
she
know,
don't really need that big ass house anyway.
no, no. And yeah, and Mavis was hot. When she can be hot in this fire, that's what she can be. Damn Mavis, you know what I'm saying? So nobody
Right.
else care about her. Um, so she gets out, and then who's out there with his G wagon is Adrian, and he wanted a propose. Like, I'm glad she didn't take this proposal. Y'all would have been mad if she accepted it.
Yeah,
Like, you
that
just
wouldn't have
getting out
made
of
no sense to me.
are you just getting
Mm-mm.
out of jail? The last thing you need to do is be in a relationship with another
Right.
man and be a, you know what I'm saying? And I'm all for, people getting relationships, black love and all that. But sometimes it got to be when things are right. And look, you still got
Mm-hmm.
to, you ain't even had a shower from the jail. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even had nothing to eat. You getting proposed to. I'm glad she said no. Oh man, I would have been mad if she had said, "Oh yes, I accept." I would have been so
I
mad.
do.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I do. We's married now. I would have been so mad. But he didn't seem upset about it. So,
No.
I think
you
he
know.
knew what it was. And like I said last night, I
Hmm.
feel like this was one of those season things. Everybody comes in our lives for a season, a reason, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I feel
Mhm.
like Adrian was her season. He was somewhere that she drew some strength from in order to be
Mhm.
able to make the move to leave JT. He showed her that someone can love her and that she is worthy of that. And I felt like that was just what she needed to make that jump, to make that leap, because she had been in this relationship for a decade at this point, and it
Mhm.
wasn't until this man shows her something a little bit different that she's finally able to take these steps and walk away from him. So it may not, and like I also said, the way that their relationship started, I don't necessarily think this is a relationship that you want to try to nurture and all that type of stuff. I just think it was what it was, and that we should just, if it spins the block later, maybe, but not now. Like, it's a lot
Right.
of healing to do, a lot of
Yeah.
healing, a lot of
Yeah,
other
even
stuff.
if she wouldn't have been in jail for taking out JT, it still wouldn't have made sense because you literally are just coming out of a relationship and an abusive relationship at that. So I need time to heal. I need time to get to know me. I think what she said was right. I'm glad she said that. And
And
I'm
give it to
glad
children.
yeah.
Spend time with
Yeah.
your girls.
Hmm.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, she did the right. They wrote that correctly. They definitely wrote that correctly. So, and then now she decide, Miss Kira, she gonna tell her son everything. You know, now
She
she
got
wants to
off
tell him.
easy because that son was like, "Okay, mom, that's not how it go in real life."
That's not how I
No,
go. Go and
no.
tell one of
Well,
your
why did
sons
you
something right
tell
now.
me?
It's gonna be a
Cause da da
whole
da da
ordeal,
da.
right? Yeah. So don't, it don't work like
Not my
that.
Yeah,
baby.
he
My
just
baby
was like,
different.
oh, he said, oh, we
Oh, you
don't
say your
never have
baby
to see
different.
him again. And that was just the end of it. I'm like, okay,
My
whatever,
baby would
y'all.
have did the same thing, or he would have been like, "Okay, mom." He just
Mhm.
different though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but this kid was the same way. He didn't even question it. He just like,
He's just
well,
an
he knew
old
his father
behind
wasn't
boy
a
though. Look
bet.
how old he is.
Yeah, she could have been told him. He's at least 18,
He's
right?
in high
17.
school.
Come on.
he
She could.
he bigger
Okay,
than
mom.
her.
Yeah, he bigger than her.
My
This
little
actor
one would
might
have
be
said, "Okay,
27 years
mom."
old. Oh, we know this guy's big.
Yeah.
Hey,
My high
Detroit,
school
what's going
would have
on?
had
What
some
up,
questions.
Detroit?
What up,
My
though?
high schooler would have had some questions. The little one would have said, "Okay, mom," but the older one would have been like, "Well, why come? How did you? And why did?"
Yeah, because
Asking.
they don't know dad is being that way. They only know dad is being a good guy. So all of a sudden you saying he's locked up, but he was locked up before. So maybe the son just say, well, that's his dad being dad. But she should have been, and yeah, she should have been told him, just um EJ, that CEO hat is fire. Can you make one for me? My birthday is in 2 weeks.
You already know I actually can.
Mhm.
Happy early birthday.
Yes, happy early
Yeah.
birthday. Yeah, well, hopefully, we done with Lucy.
Lucy girl.
So everything is going good. Everybody going back to normal. Everybody going back to their life.
Mhm.
Everything going good. He did a good job with his presentation and the stuff with what he do? Make games, video games or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so everything went well. He getting applause at work. Then he gets a call, and then found out that the baby was, didn't
Mm-hmm.
make
I knew
it.
that's what that call was, even though
Yeah.
they didn't show it. I knew
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And then he
Mm-hmm.
left a message for Jax, and she was like, "Oh my god," I would have been
He
like,
left it on a
"Yes."
voicemail though.
I know.
I know he didn't want to like disturb her because he knows she was in there with her case, but
Mm,
child,
and
see,
he
this is where it would lose me again. And I appreciate that he was so honest. He said, "Man, listen, one part of me is like I help him, the other part is like, yes, he's gone. Like, am I wrong for feeling that way? But I would not have been able to come in and have you crying about the baby. Then I gotta hold you and be like, it's okay, baby, it's
and
okay.
listen,
Hey,
Tamika,
come on.
I can't do
Tamika,
it, Egypt.
Tamika, you was okay. Tamika, you was married. You understand. You got sometimes, even if you got to be there for your husband, same way he got to be there for you.
I know, I
You
get
now you
it,
might go in the bathroom and cuss this ninja out and say,
but
"God damn it, I
I
don't,"
might be doing the dance in the bathroom, but then
but in the
come on like,
bathroom, you be like,
oh,
"Yay,
I'm sorry.
celebrate!"
Right.
Right, right. But he was
Nah, God
crying.
forgive me, y'all.
Mm. And I know. Shout out to our girl Erica Vane, but I know she did not care that Lewis is crying. She probably said, "Good," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
I was
love
like,
Erica.
oh Lord, now
We
she
love
got to
Erica.
comfort him while but I
Mhm.
appreciated that part when he was like, listen, does that make me a
I
bad
think
person?
because
No, it
even
does
though
not. You
he didn't,
human.
he didn't want the baby, but he still
No.
did. Once
Yeah.
he held that baby, he did feel something.
Yes,
You know?
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So
And
men
y'all gotta remember that.
don't feel it until the baby's born anyway, because they can't carry the baby.
Yeah.
So we feel it once the baby starts moving around, we
Mm-hmm.
get attached from that moment. But the men usually can't get attached until the baby is in their arms, and then it's they go from
Then it's
there. But
different.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And he's
Mhm.
a father at the end of the day. Like we can. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be said about Lewis, but at the end of the day, one thing that can't be said about Lewis is that he's not a good father.
Yes,
Lewis
I
has
agree.
always had that. Like he's always been a good
Right.
father, and he was still willing to be a father to this child, regardless of how this child was brought into. I mean, how it was conceived. It was
Mm-hmm.
still his child. It was still his blood, and he still loved it. And that feeling is real, though. Like on one point, like this baby was going to change my entire life, and although I'm willing to accept it and own up to what it is, but at the same time, now that the baby is gone, there is this sigh of relief because now
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with that. Like so, and we would be completely. I
Mhm.
would say I would gather to say that we would be telling ourselves a lie if
Lying.
we didn't think that we would feel this way if we were in that situation. Because I know I feel like we can all think of a situation where something happened and you knew it was a horrible thing to happen, but at the same time it lifted a weight and you were like, dang. But you still felt bad at the you know what I'm saying? Like it's
We as the fans felt that because we was trying to get the baby and her out of here anyway. Fuck
Yes.
Lewis.
yeah. I was trying to get her to go down a flight of stairs, Miss Sierra.
Right.
Like,
You're right on that. We've been
Was trying
trying
to
to get
help
the baby out of
Lewis.
here from day
Mhm.
one. That's right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, the hood table. What's going on?
hey, the hood table.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
But yeah, I like what Kendall said. Is that sympathy, release, relief, or both? It's
Both.
probably
Both.
all of that. It's
Yeah, I
both.
think it's
Yeah,
both.
it's
Mm-hmm.
both. Yeah, right. Yeah. So I mean, look,
She
we
gonna
didn't.
go in her
She didn't
bathroom and
want
do a
And
the
holy
can
baby
I
to
dance.
die. She didn't want the baby to die, but she didn't.
No. She ain't
But
want to
she
deal with
had the
Tony.
baby
She
in
gonna go in the bathroom and do her little holy dance real quick.
there. Right.
and can I point this out real quick, Inga? I just want to
Uh,
say this as the Lewis representative. There
Where's
as the Lewis
Dominique at?
Hey,
Mhm.
Dominique, listen, as the Lewis representative, and no, real talk, seriously, though, I do really want to point this out. There
Mm.
was a moment where Jax was going through something and where Lewis had to understand what she was going through. And I'm pretty sure that that was hard for him because this was like we saw the connection that Jax had with this man. I mean, Lewis
Mm-hmm.
could have lost Jax messing around with Damon. If Damon wasn't psycho, Jax might have left him for Damon. Like
Right.
real talk. That's what time they was on. So all I'm saying is that he had to help her get through this moment, and he had to hold her and console her as she was having these nightmares and dreams
Yes, and now it
about a
reversed.
man, and now it's in reverse roles, and
Mhm.
that's how I saw it. But
Yeah,
That's very true.
that's
Right,
true.
right. Yeah. I mean, because it shouldn't be that he can support her, but she can't support him. You're a couple.
Oh
Y'all supposed to
yeah.
support each
Mhm.
other. So
That's a lesson. Don't
yeah,
step out on your relationship, people. You see what happened? That happened to her. This
yeah,
happened. He got a
Right. They
side
both
break
had
baby.
bad
Yeah,
experiences.
don't do it.
it's both their biggest mistakes. If we're keeping it real, like it's both of their biggest mistakes. And I don't want to call the baby a mistake. It was, but I don't want to say that. But you know
it
what I'm
was
saying. It
it
was both their
was.
biggest
Yeah.
mistakes. It was. I keep forgetting it's TV. I be trying to be
Mhm.
politically correct, y'all. It's TV though, y'all.
It's
Remember
TV.
that.
Yeah, it's TV. F these people.
It,
It's TV.
it was both their biggest mistakes. This was Lewis's biggest mistake, and then Jax even says that Damon was a mistake when she's
Right.
having her internal subconscious conversation. And they each
Mhm.
had to comfort each other during their biggest freaking mistakes, and each one that hurt both of them.
Yeah.
His mistake hurt her, and her mistake, like that shit came full circle for me. I man,
Yeah.
okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree.
Mm, yeah, and we getting there. We on our way. We almost
Yeah.
we right around the corner. We right almost there at that point about the lawsuit. Yeah, I agree with all that. I really agree with all that. But I did love how Chanel, even though Chanel gets on my nerve, but I love how she told Mavis, look, I will make arrangements for you to see the girls. I will not stop you from being in their life, but you and I are not family. And get out of my damn house. You know
I
what I'm saying?
guess. I feel like Mavis got off too freaking easy. We needed
Easy.
to put some oil on the damn stairs so she could slip
And
on
make
her
it
way
slip
out.
down the steps.
Nah, she need that holy oil on her forehead and
Oh.
had some demons out of her. Something.
Right. I got some in here.
Girl.
Yeah, she got off too easy, and I think Lucy got off too easy too. Yeah, yeah, she
But
got
I
off too
did like
easy.
her reading her down because I don't know what she thought. Like she really thought we was about to be a family girl, but
Yeah.
She said that. She said,
Rocks.
regardless, we are family. Like, bitch, yeah, get out of my face.
We're not.
We are not a family. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's just this lady. She was something else. And even the two, Sally and the other lady, Autumn, they was like, bye. They was like, get out. Nobody liked this mother. So,
Dang, Sally
yeah.
gonna have to move in with Chanel. Dang.
Look, I would I'll drop the girls
right.
off. I'll drop the girls
Mhm.
off in front of her house and tell them get on that and I'll come back pick you up. I'll let you see or I'll get somebody else to drop them off. I don't even want to go to the lady's house. So
Child, I'll Sally, I'll be over there just like Debo. Like this my house now. This my house now. Thank you. That's where we
Mhm.
at.
Okay, that part. Look, I
so
don't know what, I don't know what, but you gonna have
wait
to
a minute.
sell this house
So
because we
now
gotta
that
pay mine off. Shit.
yeah, because I was gonna say is Sally losing her house?
They
They never
said
wrapped that.
that, but I don't.
Yeah, we don't know. I don't
They
know.
said it, but we still ain't got a whole clear clarification. I mean, they said
Right.
it.
Yes, she needed the hands. The hands and the
Mhm.
feet. I agree with this.
Mhm.
No, Mavis
She
can't get
needed
no hands. Mavis would have had her right back up in that court.
Yeah,
Mavis don't play
exactly.
them
Let
games.
well,
Chanel out. Let her stay out.
that's
Yeah,
true. Yeah, that's right.
can't
Yeah.
get no
No, all
hands.
right, no hands then. No
Gotta
hands.
give her a good little cuss out and call it a day.
Right.
Hmm.
And look, and she kept a distance from it too. Had her arms
I wouldn't have
folded.
mind if Ebony would have popped back up and ran her over, but
Right?
Oh yeah. Now Ebony could do it. Yes.
Exactly. Because Mavis went to see the
I like the
doggone
classy.
DA. Like, how you gonna see the
Mm,
DA?
mm. Well, so we lost the baby, and so Lewis tried to do the right thing by
Whew.
bringing some flowers, just showing sympathy, and he didn't know what to say or do, but he showed up with some nice flowers. And she said, "Oh yeah, well I'm planning the funeral and got the pastor and this, and we're gonna have the repast." And she was just
baby,
naming
she
all the
said
stuff.
that was the same flowers that she planned on having at the funeral. He was like, "Wait, what?
Yes.
You
So
know, you cooking the food for this funeral, girl?"
nah, Nah, I'm not cooking the food. No, I'm still getting
Oh,
over
good
the.
for the
Said
I'm
these
still
was
getting
baby.
the
over the repass
same
from
flowers.
Monet. I'm still getting over the repass from Monet. No, no. I ain't doing it.
Come
I'm
on,
doing it
you
for
got one
somebody
more
else.
pie or something in you for the little baby. Little baby didn't do
Girl.
No,
nothing.
I ain't doing
Mm,
nothing.
mm, mm.
Nah.
She
But
talking
she
about
was.
I done talked to the pastor. This the picture I want to
Mhm.
use. Like, girl.
But one of y'all said last night when I was in the I was in the comments and
Mhm.
Miss Kira or EJ, one of y'all said that maybe this was her way of grieving, so she needed to have this closure. I
Oh,
forgot somebody said it.
absolutely.
Can't
I
act
know
like it
many
didn't just
women that
happen.
do this. I didn't see anything wrong with her doing it.
Right.
That's her choice. But he
Mhm.
don't have to be involved in it if he don't want to.
And she wanted to take the
He
put
ain't
the
have to.
picture on.
He ain't have to make a beeline out of it, Lewis. Like you ain't have to do. Like Lewis is like, listen, I
He
came to
was
bring the
like, "Oh
flowers.
no,
I
I
don't want
can't
nothing else
No,
to
handle
do with
he
that."
this.
was
I thought
he
that
was
was
Speedy
it.
Gonzalez. He got up out of there real fast. He was like,
He said, "You want? I'm
Oh
gone."
my god.
he
Y'all know
got up
I
out of
can't
there
be
real fast.
I can't be serious about nothing. But y'all know, because listen, on my girl channel, I had to be real serious
Oh,
because
she did.
it's a little more
She was
serious
serious.
over there.
She,
But
she
over here, I ain't got to
and
be
y'all
as
was up on
serious.
that thing for about 3 hours too, because I hung in there with
Listen,
y'all for a while. I was like,
I ain't got to be as
wait a minute,
serious right
Nick
now.
is still up here this long.
Yeah, I ain't got to be as serious on this one because look, I ain't even gonna lie
No,
to y'all. Listen, all I was thinking was, hell no, I would have made a beeline too. When she showed me that damn picture, I would have been like, doop doop, time to go.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
take me in our
right.
color
It would have been
purple.
like a cart. It would have been like a cartoon, a Looney Tunes cartoon. I would have
Like
ran
hell
out there
no.
so fast.
Listen, I done averted this damn crisis, and you want to put my damn picture on the front of the damn obituary? Hell no. Everybody gonna know about this shit. No, I got to
Exactly.
go.
No,
Bye.
exactly. Because everybody didn't
They could have
know.
cropped
It
the
was it was
picture.
just the family who knew. I mean, the mom, the
Right.
Jack's mama, and that was it. It wasn't nobody. The kids didn't know. Nobody knew. You
Well,
know,
Hmm.
I wanted
because
her
when they was
out
in
of
the
here, and I
hospital,
wanted
he
that
Well,
baby
said,
his
out of there.
kids
But I
didn't
felt
know.
bad for her on that.
But
That was the only
Tony
time I felt
probably was
bad.
telling people, and that was my thing from the beginning.
Yeah.
Tony probably done told her daughter, her mama, her cousin, her brother, her sister, and her father, whoever the hell Tony could
her
tell.
Nobody
co-worker,
want to
he
listen.
told everybody.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't never have trust her from the get go, but nonetheless, I do feel like she have the right. Everybody, goes through this process in a different way. Some people may just hold the baby at the hospital. They may have it cremated. I've had friends that have done this.
Yeah.
They do tell you it's a part of the closure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love y'all in
But
these
the
comments. Y'all be
fact that
cracking
she
me
was
up.
mad at him and was like,
Mm.
"Oh, see this? I was telling you I didn't want y'all to be bothered, but y'all said y'all want to be bothered." Yeah, when we thought we was gonna be raising the child, we was gonna be there to help you raise the child. You can't tell me how to grieve either. So
But
I
that's my
get it.
point. Like back to my serious moment. I'm back serious now, y'all. But that's my point though. Like everybody grieves very differently, right? And I'm okay with the way that she wanted to grieve, but I also feel like she needed to respect the way that he wanted to grieve too. Maybe this isn't what he wanted to do. And we also have to remember that we are still talking about a married man at the same time. And now we're having a whole funeral and we're making it like a couple thing, and it's not. I think there's even a moment where she says that the therapist or somebody said that couples, and then she was like, or whatever we are, should
Yeah,
do
the
such and such.
social
But
worker at the hospital told her that.
yeah, but
Yeah.
there's the big key to me is that we're not an actual couple, so we are a little bit different. And then you
Right.
shove this picture in his face so quickly. I don't think Lewis had doggone time enough to just really process what just
Yeah.
was going on, and he just went with what his first thought was. Because to me, Lewis is not really. He not that dude that he don't even step up like that, like in the sense of like just going off on, like he don't do that. And so
Yeah.
the fact that he was like, I can't do like that's like I could see that. You know what I'm saying? Like
All
that
he
is
had
what
to
it is.
say was, just give me some time. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You doing a lot. Give me some time to process. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna meet you back here tomorrow, same bat station, and we're gonna
And
figure
show up
something
with
out.
Jack
But
too. And show up with Jack.
yeah, but like he was
Mm-hmm.
like, no, 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 we're not doing this.
Okay, and they
And
could
that's
have
when
had a
he crashed
private. They
out. And
could,
she was like,
but
you and Jack. I said, oh.
they could have had a private memorial, just something small.
That
They
sounds
could have
like
met
that's
in
what
the
they were
middle.
gonna have.
They could have met in the middle. Nothing big and flashy and all that
I
like she
don't think it
trying to
was
do.
gonna
Put
be
Girl,
something.
big. She
Girl,
just
she
had
had
some
a whole
programs and
obituary.
flowers.
She
Come
had
on
a
now. She had a
obituary.
whole
Listen, she was
obituary.
about to bring that little poor baby down the street with the horse and carriage, probably.
Exactly, exactly. She was going to have a marching band like they do in New Orleans. You know how they come out there and they be dancing. No, she was about to do a whole thing.
Louis
Like
said, "You're not gonna put my damn picture up here. I'm about to be on
and
TMZ
she
or some
looked
shit."
crazy and she looked crazy too. You know, like yeah. He was
I
like,
mean,
oh no, he got
Jax
up
is a
out there
high
so
profile
fast.
person, y'all. Y'all gotta think Jax is a high profile person. She was screwing a high profile person. This was gonna be all over the place when it was all said and done.
It would have
I'm
been all over
sorry.
the TMZ and everything, right?
I'm thinking about the bigger picture because nobody still knew who the man was. They knew there was a man, but they didn't know who the heck he was. Can
Right.
y'all imagine them headlines for a second? I mean, that would be
It
the most
might well,
salacious
I'm gonna
headline.
need you
it
to
might
crop the baby part. Put that on there. Take my
it
head
might
out.
come
Just
out though,
crop my
My
TJ.
head
head.
off.
Put it on there.
It might
It's,
come
Yeah,
out though.
it's
It,
gonna come out
it's gonna come
now.
yeah,
out.
now that the lawsuit
Now,
say it's gonna come
Oh
out.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
now.
they're gonna have to tell the kids now.
Yeah, they gotta tell the kids.
Mhm.
But that was
So
funny to me.
so
That shit was funny.
Chestnut, Corey, he's now gonna start trying to, go out and date the this she was the social worker lady, wasn't
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said,
Hmm.
I'm about to
I
get
like
me a
this.
date.
she?
Okay.
I was happy for
Right.
him, y'all.
I like when they
Yeah,
Yes.
get together.
yeah. And
Or
they wrapped him up very nicely. And
Yes.
shout out to Morris because he's gonna have his own show. What is it on
Mm-hmm.
CBS, I think, called
Yes.
Yeah,
Watson. And
watch
I'm
it.
gonna check it out. And if it's about
Yes.
something, we might come up here and talk about it. So
Mm-hmm.
no, I mean, you know what
No,
I'm saying?
she didn't, Candy.
Candy, stop
What you
it.
say? The fall birds. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Listen, she was doing too much. She was She was trying to
That shit
have
was funny to me.
a whole marching band and everything. Yeah, high stepping. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to do like they do in New Orleans, but they had
They,
the
they was
the
gonna
second line
coordinate.
and all that. You know what
Right. I can see it now,
They
child.
was gonna have coordinate colors and everything, and they was gonna
Right,
have to sit up at the
right.
front. Them two together was gonna have to sit at the front. I don't know where the heck Jack's moved. Jack's supposed to be on the other side. I
She
don't know how
probably
this was
gonna
Jack
get
gonna
supposed
some.
to
work.
be in the back.
She probably gonna get Yolanda Adams to sing at the funeral and everything. I mean, she was gonna really do it up. I mean, like
Ooh,
I mean, it was just too much. It was too much, and he heard it and got
I
it out of there. So like a
believe.
cartoon character. Phew, all you saw
Like
was
his
smoke
scalp
coming
was
out
on
back of
fire.
his, so.
Now
Mm-mm.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Okay, y'all. And maybe Lewis could have handled it a little bit better in a sense, but I just think he just got blindsided. That's what I think. I think
Yeah, because he didn't
he just
know.
blindsided.
Yeah, he didn't
But
know.
he could have handled it a little bit better. And and in a perfect world, I would have hoped that he would have spent the block and maybe tried to talk to her. But we'll never know that now.
Oh
Right.
no, man,
Yeah.
ain't
That's
no
what he
talking
should
to
have
her
done.
now.
Maybe he wouldn't have had no damn lawsuit. But okay, now
Mm-hmm.
here we
Ain't
That's
no
what
are.
I
talking
said.
to her now.
I said,
Mm-hmm.
Lewis, you should have just had the damn funeral and called it a day. But
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
listen, did anybody else? Well, we can talk about this part, and I'll talk about that at the
Wait a
end.
minute, she said they gonna get Tiny and T.I. daughter to sing.
He's got the whole world in his
Go on
hands.
now, Candy. You on a
He's got
timeout. I
a
cannot.
little bitty
Can't.
baby in his
Come on,
Can't.
hands.
the little
Stop
You on
girl.
a
it.
timeout.
She said she gonna get Tiny. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh
Mm.
He's
Lord.
You on
got
a
the
timeout.
whole world in his. He got
Yeah.
you. He's got me.
Y'all are horrible.
Oh Lord have mercy. Well,
That's
y'all, what
Candy.
y'all think? Tamika, Miss Carrie, what you think about Spencer's move? He was pop locking and everything up there, doing backflips and all
The
that.
moves was
What's that?
all right. I don't know about that rap. The lyrics was good, but something about the flow with the beat wasn't going together. But he in high school, so we let
Mm,
him have it.
mm.
Yeah,
We let him have
that's
it.
right.
Clap it up.
69 said we terrible.
That's
That's
Candy.
Candy.
Candy is the
Candy
one
be
that's
starting
cutting up.
stuff.
Homegirl.
Candy is cutting up.
She got me
Mhm.
crying up here. Lord have mercy. And it ain't like a cry like a like I'm
Andy,
sad.
you got Angelica's side hurting, okay? She over there dying laughing. She can't even function because you got her laughing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
She and
God.
see,
um,
she be feeding me every time she start. Then I just start. I can't stop,
mm.
Candy.
but Tony was doing too much. She should have called. She should have had a conversation with him on the phone. Saying, "I would like to have something, even if it's some little
I don't think
dinner
she
at
thought
my
that
house."
man was ever gonna come over again. I think when he showed up with those flowers, she was like, "Oh, okay." I think she thought like, you know what I'm saying? That's just a feeling I got.
Yeah, I
He
can
should have
see
sent
it
them.
like that. I could see her already planning this, and then he comes and is like, "Oh, okay, well, yeah, we doing this and that." Since he brought the flowers and him bringing
Right.
the flowers, thinking I'm giving her these flowers, I get out of here now.
It was
Hey,
when she
okay, I'm done.
wanted to put but it was when she wanted to put his picture up on the obituary and
I
stuff.
got the
That's
picture.
when
She said,
she was like, nah, bro.
y'all
Nah.
see how quick she did it? She said,
Y'all, bro.
I said, dang. She gonna blindside
That
that.
give me a headache there.
That
No.
ninja
No.
said, bye.
Mm-mm.
No,
He
no,
was like,
no.
dude,
Like the Roadrunner,
dude.
he was out of there.
He was
Okay.
like Road Runner. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that is hard too to see little baby, and he just may
It is.
not have wanted to do all of that. Like I'm not mad at
He
him for
didn't
that
have time to
part.
2
process
seconds
all that
though.
stuff,
He just
and
could have
he had
waited
no.
and dealt with the next day. Like that moment wasn't the moment for them to make no final decisions. Go
I
sleep
know.
Yeah.
on it.
But you know what? I do
Um,
feel like this though. I feel like because Tony, and this is me being serious, y'all. Let me be serious. Okay, let me stop crying. This is me being serious. Wait a minute. Okay, now this is me being serious now.
She said it 4 times. This is me being serious. Go ahead.
I'm trying to be serious.
Mm.
Okay. So I do feel I forgot what the freak I was finna say. Damn, I had a good point. It might come back. We're gonna rewind it
What
and
y'all
try
think
it
about
again.
Spencer's girlfriend and this lady who want to sign him to a record deal? He wasn't even all that good to be on no damn record deal. Now I'm just
She
saying.
Thank you
was
for
cute.
tuning in. I was like, okay, we doing a bit much. Now all of a sudden he gets a record deal. But I guess I thought it was cute for the little school show,
Okay,
but
now he gonna be signed to Def Jam. Okay, he
right.
ain't that damn good. Okay, we were multi record.
Listen, let's
He
Signed to
pencil
done
Def
came
Jam.
live.
over with his girlfriend. He done got his record deal. He living his best life, child.
Mm-mm.
Oh
She
Lord,
girlfriend is so
Candy,
cute though.
stop, Candy, stop. Okay, stop. Okay, we're gonna put color books.
Yes, like that. Yeah, exactly. See, Candy. That's exactly what they need to do. Like I'm saying, like this was gonna be a whole production. I'm telling y'all, by the time this funeral was all
Oh
over
my,
with, it was literally gonna be a production. Now y'all know
oh
Tony
my
done went too
God. Okay,
far.
she was gonna have the she was gonna have a gospel choir and everything.
Okay, and
Yeah.
exactly, and like Candy said, they was gonna be singing "He's Got the Whole World in His Hand," and then it was gonna be the chorus when when everybody started saying "He's got the whole world," and then in the back "He's got the whole world," and then they was going,
Then
and
she was
it's
gonna
gonna be
want
such a
Spencer to perform at the funeral too. Once
Look,
she
and
found
look,
out he had a record
production.
deal.
and right, 69 said they're gonna give him a record deal for a high school musical. That's right. And it wasn't all
Listen,
that.
let Spencer live, y'all.
He
Spencer
might be. He
was
might be
doing
on
his
the
thing. Did you
next.
see that backflip?
Spencer gonna be on the next Kids Bop CD. We have Leave Spencer
The
alone.
kids
Yeah, I
bop,
could see
yeah.
him doing like a kids bop thing.
He'll be
Mhm.
good.
Okay, because that
Mhm.
backflip, I didn't see that backflip till the second time, y'all.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I ain't even get a video of that. I should have though. He did that backflip.
I said, look at
But
Spencer that did the backflip. And then old girl said, isn't Spencer so talented? I said, girl, you
mhm.
was too
Oh
cute.
yeah, yeah. This my girlfriend. Yeah, this my girlfriend. Mm.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna
No,
stop, Angelica.
not the druggy girlfriend.
Tell Candy to stop feeding
Mm.
my crazy side, and I'll stop. She be
Candy,
extra.
you on a
Mm-mm.
timeout.
I'm telling you, we about to put her on she the moderator. Put yourself in the timeout.
Right, exactly.
Put
Mute
yourself.
yourself.
Mm.
You
Y'all,
got.
please just pay attention to Naima. I hope I spelled her name right, Naima.
I think
Please
so.
pay attention to this girl
Thank you.
because she feels. And we was talking about this the last two episodes, right? How she felt like Spencer's getting all the attention and she not getting no. I felt that this was what the situation was. That's why she was acting out.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
like the
Candace
daddy
said she
said
can.
though, them kids be acting like they don't want to be bothered with you, and then all of a sudden they be like, "Oh, give me no attention, sir. You told me not to talk to you. Don't breathe on you. Don't look in your way. Stop coming in your room. Like what?
That
Okay,
part. That
Yeah,
part.
Right.
that's how they be.
That's how they teenagers though. They flip flop
Mm-hmm.
like the weather, the wind or whatever, you know.
got to come in there and give you a hug against your will just to keep you on the straight and
Mm-hmm.
narrow.
Okay.
Mm.
That's
She
what I
said,
said.
name the
I said, no, Naima not up here acting like she needs some attention when girl, you've been acting
Uh,
up all
you
season
wanted
long,
Jax
just
to go
doing the
back to
absolute
work.
most. Okay, I need her to go
yeah.
back to work. Like, come
She
on,
wanted
Naima.
Mhm. Well, now they not paying her enough attention. And then
They forgot about what was it that she was in, y'all? Some with a K.
Kumon.
Kumon, that's like a study thing or something, right? For
That's what
testing
I
or
thought it
something like
was.
yeah, it
Girl,
is.
I do
So,
not know. My
because I
kids
That's
remember
what
I
she
was
old.
gonna put
said.
my son in Kumon too back in the day, but I couldn't afford it. The thing was too expensive. So, it was like it was too costly for me. I said I had to get you a tutor. It's like a tutoring type thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We lived in the country. We
Hey,
must didn't have that.
Lawrence report.
They
yeah.
got
Hey, the
all
Lawrence
different
report.
ones.
Oh,
Girl,
hey,
Mm-hmm.
we
Mars.
country. Trust me, we didn't have one.
Oh,
I
cool. Oh, yeah, we had Kumon up here.
I
Yeah.
can't.
We didn't. I'm
Mhm.
trying to tell you.
she
Shout out,
she said we country.
girl. I'm from
Mm-hmm.
East Texas. We didn't have none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, you got it
Mm.
now. I'm sure it's on the internet somewhere.
Yeah,
Look, probably now.
Kumon is all over the United States, so but they
Yeah.
might not be in her town, but it's probably somewhere in Texas
Yeah.
though. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so Lucy, she's at the thing too because her son was a clown.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, listen.
He was a clown. I guess it was like a talent show.
He's
I
a
guess.
talent,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
was a clown, and so she was up there trying to offer Jax a cigarette. And Jax said, "Nah," and gave up the cigarettes. Now she done with it. She done with the
Yeah, they
cigarette.
said they was gonna go get some munchies, and Jackson knew that she talked to the judge, even though she was trying to be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Port.
Yeah, she's talking about
Then she
Mm-hmm.
didn't want no donuts. Now you want to offer donuts. Now you want some donuts? No, I don't want no donuts. Remember you said you could have my
Mm-hmm.
donuts? Oh yeah.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Shout
Jake,
out to East Texas in the building. Okay, we
Yes,
country up in here. Come on now.
mm-hmm. Lawrence, no, we've
I
already
don't
talked about
think
that.
so.
We do not
Mm-mm.
want to see Lucy next season. We don't
Mm.
need to. What we need to see her for?
No, she
Yeah.
probably gonna
We
pack up
wrap
and
that
move
up.
again.
On
Mm-hmm.
the run again.
Yeah, and
That was the thing
hopefully the
that
husband
kind
stay
of pissed
locked
me
up.
off a couple episodes ago. How the man was in jail in Vegas. He done made his way all the way to California and filed the legal papers that quickly. Like how?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Unrealistic,
We need at
but
least 2 more episodes to clear up some stuff. They did jam everything in there too fast.
it's
So
TV.
it's
I said,
TV.
what?
Yeah, we got to move it
You've been
along.
served. He
Yeah.
just got out of jail. I just called. They said he
First
was
of all,
Exactly.
he
if
was
you
still
have a
in the
felony
jail.
on or something on your record or anything like that, you can't be adopted. I mean, or not adopted, but what you call it? Get no
Full
custody
custody.
and all that. No,
He had the privilege, y'all.
that's true.
They didn't
She
do no
just
Yeah, he
background
called.
looked
check
like
on him.
this and not like this.
And they
Right.
said the man was
Mhm.
in jail. Then the next day he was
Right.
out the jail. Then the next
Right.
day he had put in the papers. And I was like,
Right. Right.
okay.
I
Right.
mean, all I want to know is did Tony have the funeral before she filed them papers on my boy Jax? I mean, my boy Lewis and Jax and my girl Jax. That's what
He
I
was
want to know
Yeah,
filing
because that
paperwork at the
Vegas is
funeral.
about 4 hours or something from
that part.
California. You know, so
Mhm.
Yeah, I
um
know it's not far, but it's like you in a whole nother
mm.
state on charges. Okay.
Well, Corey Chestnuts is packing up and he gone because he was just only there for that case. And
Mhm.
then he got
Yeah.
his other client out. So
Yes, she
he's been
did
out.
get out. She went
Yeah,
free.
Yeah,
baby.
Okay.
He would have stayed up
Even
in there.
after she fired him.
after she fired him, and she finally shredded old Green Eyes, put him in the shredder,
Mhm.
put him in the fire, like he burning now. So
Right.
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh,
she
that
got rid.
was funny too, y'all. When DA Typeface met up with her husband and he told her, "You got your mommy makeover." I said she did get that makeover as soon as
She
he
She
popped
did.
did.
up. That shit had me laughing.
She did. She got her little bob scarf and everything. Got her little dress on because she was wearing pantsuits and all that.
I
Yeah,
know. It's like it's a different lady. Oh no, that's Lucy.
exactly. And then
I thought her boss told her to do that or something. I was like, did I miss that?
I thought maybe the boss told her to step
Ginger
it up.
up.
Yeah, I know.
Can't be looking like
Oh
this.
yeah, like they did with what was the girl who was with the OJ case, Marsha Clark? How they made her they kept talking how bad she looked, and she still looked bad even with her makeover. She still
I mean, because look at Jax. Jax be killing it in a little pantsuit, little thing.
and that's probably why she did it. It's probably because of that. Because Jax coming and
I don't know.
Corey,
It seemed like she
Corey
did
looking
as
all
soon as
good.
Peter showed back up.
Right before he showed up, she had got that cut.
Yeah, she did. I was like, wait a minute, she got a makeover. Yeah, could have been.
And then so old girl, the sister, she didn't pass the bar, right? So
yeah, she passed.
So maybe next season she'll be somebody's lawyer next.
She might have to represent Jackson Lewis.
Right. Won't that be funny?
I wouldn't get her. She just got her license, man. You know what I'm saying? She just getting there. We don't want her. We need a seasoned lawyer. But okay, now y'all get into this Chris and Chris said uncouple real loud. Uncouple.
For the people in the back.
Yeah, I want to say it loud for the people in the back to hear me. Uncouple. He is not trying to
look how they sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Like how Jackson Lewis sat when they first got there.
Yeah.
They actually did it twice because then when they had that situation, they were sitting over there again, then they came back again. But
I don't know. I think Chris
said, I ain't got to do. You won't get another 4 pumps in the bump.
4 pumps in the bump for me. Right. I'll pay my child support and take care of my kids, but that's it.
He ain't gave up the D for it. Dang. Now you ain't gonna have no D that you can get on a regular.
Come on, Sally. Come on. Dang, I'll be in there. Never mind. I'll be making an effort every day. Okay. I'll be in there annoying you behind. Like,
right. She didn't try to be like nice to Chris. She was like, well, you still mad? What you almost like, why you mad? Yes, he is steaming mad. You can see the steam coming out his ears. Yes, he is steaming mad.
Hey, Chris.
He's done. He is done. And then Corey took out the whatever her name is, the therapist lady, took her out on social work, took her on a date. And that was cute. And then they doing what we do as Black people. We playing Uno.
Out.
Yeah. And well, while they sitting there playing Uno, they get a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. And he was like, who's at the door? Well, he get to the door, and y'all, it's the lady serving the papers. You've been served. And this is
a picture for me. It's the picture for me. I said, are we supposed to see my dumb self, y'all? I be done saying cheat. Get my good side. I be done saying cheat. Like what? Like get duck lips.
I guess the picture is to show proof that I gave you the paper.
Yeah, it's the proof. Show proof.
Yeah. So.
I said no, Tony raggedy ass didn't, child.
That caught me off guard. I definitely didn't think that's what was going to happen.
Me neither. Y'all know what I thought. Now I can say it. I think I said it last day too. I thought that Lewis had unalived the baby, y'all. I don't want to say it out loud because y'all know I like Lewis. I thought he unalived the baby.
Somebody put in my comments that they think Tony did it. Listen, I don't know, but we gonna get to the bottom of this. Tony, listen, we about to be in season 3. Y'all better approve it. Tony has literally been wrecking people's lives since season 1. 3 seasons. That's it for Tony. She better be next on the murder board.
Okay.
I don't know how this going. How y'all think if y'all could write the script? How this gonna play out? We're gonna drag this out all season. I don't want it to drag out all season.
I need this to be a side story.
It's gonna be a side story, but it's gonna be a side story where now you got more people knowing they damn business, and the kids, they have to tell the kids now, and the effect that that's gonna have on them. That's what it's gonna be. My whole thing is
Tony gonna have sepsis or something, and she gonna pass away, and they're gonna blame it on Lewis.
Listen,
Mm.
child,
They're gonna say Lewis
I'm
did
just
it.
trying to understand how she gonna say this is their fault. I'm thinking because he did the
Jax.
paternity test. He wanted the paternity
Stress.
test. Then
Stress.
Jack's approaching her, and then she didn't want to go in the hospital. That's what
It
I'm
was
figuring
stress.
she gonna bring up.
Probably
She's
Jax.
stress.
gonna say that
Y'all
it's
made me lose the baby over
And
stressing
she
me
gonna
out.
say they was pressuring her.
Yeah,
Some
Yeah.
bullshit.
when Jax
Excuse me.
approached her, she was holding her stomach, and then she went to labor
Yeah,
right after that. But also,
yeah.
you cross-examine me in court, knowing that your husband. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like you can't deny that. Like the other stuff is kind of hearsay. Like it's a trial. You stood up there and grilled me. It was a conflict of interest, and knew what you knew, and now I lost my baby. But
I
so
agree,
it's not
Lawrence. I
really
want
about
this
Jax.
damn thing wrapped the hell up, child.
Yeah.
Yes. Lawrence, yes,
Episode
please. Let's
5.
wrap it up.
Three.
Yeah.
you
You
went you
said by
going
I
too
hope.
episode
far.
5.
Listen,
I want to
y'all.
wrap it up by episode 2 or 3.
I
Wrap it
said
up real
3.
I
fast.
hope
She
one
said
of the
3.
damn kids don't go take Tony out.
Oh, Lord.
Naima.
Naima.
Mike
That's
could
her
be
homegirl's
Naima.
mama.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Now I want it wrapped up real fast. I don't want to even
Mm-hmm.
go to episode 5.
I
No.
mean,
Episode
but
2 or 3.
can y'all imagine this though? Like, how petty do you have to be to sleep with multiple married men? Because we don't know who else she was sleeping with. I don't care what nobody
That's
say.
what I
Tony was
said.
probably sleeping with some other people. But
That's
how
what I
messed up do
said.
you have to be to sleep with multiple married men? You are the one that is sleeping with these married men. And I know that they have their fault too. But what I'm saying is that you're making a conscious choice to sleep with married men, people who are unavailable. Then you go and have a whole get pregnant by a man you don't even know who the baby's father is at some point, right? You don't even know who it is. And now you have the nerve to fix your mouth to want to actually air all of this out in the world because you feel like they brought on some emotional distress to you and caused you to lose your baby. What about karma? Maybe it just wasn't in the cards for you. Maybe, just maybe, all the ish that you done, all the lives that you done wrecked, all the home wrecking that you done, because I know you think I'm just a home wrecker. Bitch, yes, you is a home wrecker. That's what you up in here doing. You is the one that's out here sleeping with
She was sleeping with
all
multiple
of
other
the
guys.
married men.
Not it wasn't
All
like
the people
I
at your
think.
school.
yeah.
And your daughter, and you're not even thinking about her. You sleeping with all these men that go to this
Remember at
school.
JT's party, they was running
Yeah,
around. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? They was
She
having no
probably done did
right up
all
in
the
there.
teachers, the principal, the fathers. Like, child, let me stop.
No, but you're right
Mm-hmm.
though. No, you're not wrong. That's the whole thing. Like you can be left to assume that Tony has been out here being honey for real. Like that's exactly what she's been doing. And you have the nerve to actually blame someone else for your actions. This is just an unfortunate thing that happened. It's life. Like stuff like this happens in life. Just you had a choice. Just because like how we say, because I think we was talking about it last night, my body, my choice. You had a choice not to have that paternity test. But you chose to go ahead and have that paternity test. There is no amount of pushing the same way that you was trying to push his ass away, talking about he couldn't come for this and he couldn't do this. The same way you was bullying his ass on that is the same way that you could have told him that you didn't want to have that damn paternity test. Don't play with me. Listen, Lewis couldn't beat my husband. I'd be done cuss that bitch out.
I
And
was pissed at her
he would have
last
lost that baby
season
for real.
when she was helping after knowing what she did and she was helping Chanel with that baby's party. I was like, you got a nerve. And then when they had
That part.
then this season when they said she
Exactly.
was
You
pregnant,
helping
I
her at
was
the
like,
party and helping herself with her husband.
That part. Like that's the most shadiest thing. And then you claim that y'all friends and then you actually want to be mad at somebody else. Ma'am, I feel like, listen, you done got out. Okay, listen, just take the loss. Because now guess what? Although you lost your child, I understand that. I'm not taking that away. If I get that, go through your grieving process. But guess what? Now you don't have to worry about being the baby mama of this married man and having to deal with his wife and having to deal with all this other stuff. Explain to your daughter why her friend is why your little brother is your friend's little brother too. Why y'all both got the same little brother? Because Naima and the girl are friends. How
Yep.
you supposed to
And
explain that? Like,
that's
why
gonna
you
come
think
out.
that that's cute?
It's gonna
Exactly.
come out.
No,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna come
not
out.
cute.
Yeah, I think the kids will find out next
I don't care
season.
nothing about that.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
don't give
they
about
gonna
nobody
find
but
out because of
herself.
her, but she could have let this go. If she just let this go, nobody had to find out about it. I just feel like it's just gonna all blow up in her face. Like I ain't trying to like slut shame her, even though she a slut. Yes, the hell I am. I'm slut shaming the hell out of her. Fuck this.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I
I don't
am. Yes, I
no.
am.
Tony is a thot. We don't care nothing about her. She can go in the fire. Her and the baby can go together. So bye.
Well, not the
Mm-mm.
baby.
The baby
Yeah,
already gone. You
the
know,
baby
and
already
The baby
gone.
not in the
Baby,
they
fire
should.
though.
but the baby ain't do nothing
Not in the
wrong. But
fire.
you
The
know,
baby can go
okay,
with the
okay.
angel.
I'm not gonna give him
There
a
you
The
go.
funeral.
baby going up to
We give him a
yonder, okay?
we give him a little
I'm going up in
And the
love.
mama going
we cremate
down
the baby and we
under.
cremate the baby and spread the ashes somewhere. So no.
Okay, like
Mm-mm.
Tony irritated my soul, y'all. Y'all don't know how
No,
mad I was
no,
because y'all know
no.
I love me some Lewis, and y'all
Yeah,
I
was
love
yeah.
Lewis.
upset.
Yeah, I love Lewis. I'm team Lewis.
Now
And
I
I
was
that
love me
mad
pissed
when
some
she
me
Jack
popped
off.
up
I
too.
was
pregnant.
like, no, this chick didn't. Like, seriously.
I
This
thought
was
we was done with her
crazy.
last season. When she popped up and she was pregnant, I was
Right.
windmilling. Like, what?
Yeah, and the audacity of you to not
You
even
wanted to
want like
fight her back then. Yeah, that's right.
it was the audacity for me when she didn't like when she tried to act like she didn't want him to be involved. Bitch, you didn't even know who the daddy was. That's why you didn't want him involved because you wasn't sure. Like, stop playing with me. And then the fact that then when you saw how involved he was gonna be, you got real excited. I mean, low key, I feel like she just still want to be in, like, just still want to have some attachment.
I don't think
Like,
she got
this is just
nobody.
too
She's a
petty.
single
She
mother,
don't,
you
because
know.
where's the other baby daddy? I
Right.
hate to say
Okay,
it that
like
way.
just petty.
Um, Lord, not the Diddy parties.
I'm with
Girl, she
but
probably
no, put
was.
that
He
phone
probably was
down.
with him.
Put the
Okay, she
phone
probably
down.
was.
Mm,
Keep the phone in your hand.
yeah.
Keep going.
It is on one
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
today. Lord have mercy. I should have told Candy come up here because she. But anyway, yeah, that's it on that, y'all. That was the end of the season, and it was a good season. I like the show. Y'all
Yeah,
turned
this
me
show
on
is
to it
great.
because
This
I didn't
show's
watch
great.
it initially. I ended up binge watching it, later, and then I got into it later. I love it. I love the show.
Oh
So
yeah! Shout out to all the people who did all the marketing for this show, this particular go around. Because like I
Right.
oh, first
said last
season they
time,
didn't do
they
no
didn't
marketing.
really,
Yes.
you
That's
didn't
the reason
really
why I
know.
didn't watch it first season because I didn't even really know nothing about it.
Because
But
me,
now it's
Tamika, and
everywhere.
Moochie, we were talking about it, but nobody
No, I
wasn't
mean I'm
really
talking
talking
about
about it.
Hulu or whoever the behind those
Yeah.
people. They wasn't it wasn't like on television, no commercials. I'm seeing advertisements. They didn't go around doing Breakfast Club and Tamara Hall and all and Sherry Shepard. Now they doing press
They got
tours now.
all the influencers. Like they got a
Yeah.
lot of people talking
They
about
need to
it.
be giving a shout out to us
Mhm.
and giving us a check for you're giving us a check because the YouTube streets has been on fire with talking about this show. So,
Yeah. They do
yeah,
a good job. I love it. I love the way they
It's a
tell the
great show.
story. I love the actors. I can't wait to see who they're gonna add in for season
Yep.
3. The
Yep. The
soundtrack is
soundtrack.
always fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
yeah,
soundtrack is
yeah.
dope.
Soundtrack
They
is
and
good.
they
Yeah.
have like the right music at the right time every single time. I'll be like,
Hmm.
oh, y'all wrong for
Hmm.
this.
Yeah, right. um, yeah, they need to hurry up. They need to be taping this now. You know what I'm saying? You can take a little break, get a little vacation in, and then get back to work. We don't
Right.
need no long break. Get
That
back
part.
to it.
Get back
So
to
that's yeah.
work.
So, but they better not, Lawrence. I'm gonna tell you, Lawrence. If they cancel this show, going to riot. I'm going to riot Hulu. I
I'm
might
lighting
even give.
somebody.
I'm going to riot. I'm going to go up to the Hulu headquarters and tear the place up. They better
Okay.
not cancel it. Because they didn't cancel all the other shows that we like that was on there. And
Mhm.
Yeah, they
so
quick to cancel these shows in a minute, but I feel like
I think this one's gonna be around at least another season at least. So
But I think that
I
it has
hope
enough
so.
hype behind it to do so. Like it's a really good, well put together show. And I think with them taking the boost to put all of these influencers, like, I mean, yeah, I was low key jealous that, they went to
Mhm.
influencers that didn't necessarily do TV stuff, but they had the audience and the reach, and that's what made sense. So I get that. So I understand that.
Mhm.
But and I
But
feel like,
Twitter be blowing up when Reasonable Doubt is on. If you go on
yeah, I
Twitter
feel
and
like
just
they
read,
there.
I just go on Twitter because I don't tweet, but I read everybody else's stuff, and it's hilarious. They be on there cutting up on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I used to like about Twitter before all this other craziness. Like, if you was around during when How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal and all of that, those was the best tweeting nights. Okay, be
Yeah.
up there cracking up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um.
So I'm glad
Yeah.
they getting their recognition. They deserve it.
They
Yeah.
really
But
do.
we need this. This show should have already been greenlit for season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Why the show? Just like how they did with Power. Before the show even got started, they was
Right.
already green. They need to been. They should have did this too. Yeah, they should have did this too. This show should already been greenlit for the next season. You know. Um. Oh, they yeah. See, they Angela said we deserve a big check. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and for the family business. Throw them in it too. Yeah. Because EJ do be pumping that
Yes,
family cookie for
okay. EJ
sure.
is the number one source for family business, baby. He
Right.
be breaking it
Yeah.
down.
Anything you want to know about family business, just call EJ. She'll
I
tell you
got
every
you.
little thing. How it's yeah, she'll tell you all the characters, everything. You look just like how Demarcus be knowing everything. You know that about family.
Right.
Yeah.
I really do.
Mhm. So yeah, no. But anyway, it was good, and and we'll have some other things that we'll get together as a group especially when Moochie's with us, and we'll be talking about something else. We'll find some other show to watch, because we was bombarded with a lot of shows during August and September. So look like it's maybe winding down, I think, unless
No,
October's
it's a
gonna pick
lot
back
this
up
month
too.
too. Mm-hmm.
So I think October might be a little busy too. I don't know, but what y'all got going on for the weekend or next week? What's happening?
What's happening?
Anybody?
I'll go first. My channel, Tamika and I just did Found. If you're not watching Found, please, y'all, go watch Found. Found is so good. That's my other show. So that one we did that. On Monday, Tamika and I are gonna do I was about to say the family business shit. On Monday we're gonna do From. I am starting the family business Sunday though, just so everybody knows.
See?
We're gonna have no. It was requested that I do off season family business content, and so I've been trying to do that. So I'm
Now
actually
you
gonna go
have.
ahead and implement it and start doing it. I was doing a book club, but I need to do something. I need to do something more. So I'm gonna do something more with that. And then Candy and I tomorrow we're gonna be talking about Queen's Court because Lord have mercy, them hell.
Y'all
Oh.
had me. I wasn't even gonna watch that thing, right? Because I didn't watch the first season. But when y'all said y'all was reviewing it, I said, okay, let me check it out. So I ended up watching the whole thing. I done finished the whole thing.
I gotta catch up.
Oh, not you went
Yeah.
and watched it, Inga.
I did, Miss Kara. I know. I told Miss Kara and Shane, I ain't looking at that. I ain't got time for no more
You sure
reality.
did.
I did.
Ain't
I kept
nobody
going
wanna
on and
watch
on, but I
that.
wasn't gonna watch it. And
That
that's it.
shit
I
was
was just gonna
good.
catch a clip here and there. I end up. Well, what happened was while I'm working, y'all, I be having my iPad right here, and I be typing, and I be watching, watching stuff. But
Watch out
I
now!
end
Don't tell on yourself.
well, hey, what they gonna do? I mean, and long as I'm getting the
Multitasking,
daggone work done.
multitasking.
But
Okay.
yeah, I end up just binge watch, for probably a couple days. I took a couple days and I saw the whole thing. I ain't gonna spoil it for anybody who ain't seen it, but they got all the episodes up there on Peacock. So
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we were gonna do, an episodic, but then they fooled around and dropped all the episodes on Peacock. So now we just like forget it. We just gonna
Right.
do the whole thing and call it a day. So we're gonna do that, and then I think we might have a movie night this week or something. I don't know, but you know what? We might not because I think
uh,
Moochie is still gonna be gone.
no,
So
but I think it's my turn. I think.
I think it's my turn, but I think we
Oh
probably gonna wait till Moochie get back.
yeah.
But I don't know, but we'll see. But other than that, I don't know. I'm gonna stop dropping some more content, but I don't really know what all it's gonna be right now. So just keep your notifications on. But that's what I know for sure right now. Oh, and Zatima on Thursdays. This week I think is Tamika's week coming up. So we'll be talking about
And I
that.
don't even watch Zatima, but I saw something that y'all posted or somebody posted in the community test. Something must be going down because everybody, even on Twitter, people was cussing out this dude, whoever the guy is. I don't watch the show. They was cussing out the couple. So I guess I don't know. It just looked like it might have been something mess going on because people was pissed off about something that happened.
Yeah, it's always some mess, child.
Yeah. I clicked on Twitter and I saw people going back and forth about it. So
yes. Y'all know I'm gonna be with the ladies, what they doing, I'm doing, like EJ said, from Found, Zatima. Then I do my own recaps on Zatima Sisters Back. So I'm doing that Love After Lockup, which now I'm probably not gonna have up to tomorrow because I doubt I'm doing that tonight, but it'll be sometime between then. And I'm trying to look for something else. I'm thinking about talking about Rotisserie in a whole, and
I like Rotisserie.
I'm watching Teacup and I'm watching Sweet Pea. I don't know if I could do something one of those. I'll let y'all know. I'll keep your notifications on. And some of the stuff we probably gonna have to wait till next month and figure it out and talk behind the scenes because some of the ladies is gonna be gone. Like I was gonna try to start back the throwback movie at the end of the month, but I think we might have to wait till next month for that and to start back with some of the segments again. So.
We did that thing since June. So
I know it's been so much going on.
We can start in November.
But I know that the next movie is
Shaft, right?
Shaft. So we already got it. We just we gotta figure out
the original Shaft with Richard Roundtree, the original one. Yeah.
And maybe we'll have another watch party in the Discord. Make sure y'all join the Discord if y'all not in there already.
Y'all know I ain't seen that one either, right?
We could do one of those.
You gotta watch that, EJ.
We could do a watch thing in the movie. So we'll talk about it. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've been keep saying I'm gonna do it. I just ain't do it. But yeah, we definitely
I got one more thing. One more thing, Inga. I got on Sunday, actually this Sunday, I'm gonna be over on Struggle with Struggle and Struggle reviews with Struggle with My Sweet Perspective and The Fifth Wall, and we're gonna be talking about Three Women. If y'all not watching Three Women, the women is crazy.
Yeah, that's another
on my list.
Yeah.
It's on my list.
That's what I said. They got some good stuff out.
I'm trying to watch Found, but I'm behind. So I'm behind on the Founds, but I'll get by the time I catch up. Y'all might be done with this thing, but I'm gonna end up watching that, and also the Three Women. That's on my list. Look, Tamika gave me this whole long encyclopedia list of movies and shows. It's gonna be forever for me to get through all of them.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff, and we got more stuff coming, So
and there's more stuff coming. So some stuff is gonna be for entertainment.
Yeah. So, I'll let Inga tell about that because
okay. Miss Kara, what you got going on? This weekend or even next week?
Yeah, I'm just a weekend warrior. So Sunday we got Love Is Blind season 7 episodes 10 and 11. Got to talk about these people and their foolishness and how couples is dropping like flies to even get down the aisle.
Throwing them in the fire right here.
Yeah, listen, yes. And then we got The Penguin and something I'm missing and Found on Sunday with Candy in the game. I got some other stuff to make up, but y'all keep your notifications on that. This other stuff is scheduled, so I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say after tonight, I'm not doing nothing tomorrow. I'm taking Saturday off, but Sunday, yes, Love Is Blind with Nita and Miss Kara, and then Penguin. What was gonna say season 4. I'm at episode 4. Yeah, thank you.
Baby.
Episode.
Y'all now watching Penguin. Make sure y'all check that out. It's so good.
That's
Team Sophia all day, every day. You heard me?
I know. I saw that in the Discord. I'm Team Sophia. I said, okay.
I gotta catch up, but I watched the first episode and a half, and I liked it so far. I just gotta catch up though.
Yeah. No, it's good, and I'm telling you, Yeah, it's good. I don't even know what to say because I didn't think I would like it because I'm saying, oh no, that's not my thing. Man, I got hooked. I got hooked. I like
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here with it. So yeah, we'll have a round table, a panel, be everybody talking, and we all just kind of get through that real fast. I think that's 7:30 Sunday evening. So um and then I still got to get my fight night out, y'all. So I'm gonna end up recording it. And that's just gonna be a recorded video. I'll record and get it up there. Get my I ain't even gonna be long. Well, every time I say I'm not gonna be long, I end up being long. So I'm gonna do what I can, but I'm gonna get it up there just because. And I could say just forget about it now, but I'm just determined I'm gonna do it because I already done started it. Once you start, you got to
Might as well
finish it.
wrap it up.
So yeah, so I'm gonna get it up there. That might be up there by Sunday. So I ain't gonna. I ain't, it'll be up there by Sunday. If I don't get it by Sunday, I ain't doing it. So then I don't know. And then next week, Tulsa King on Monday. Nita's hosting that. I
That
don't like
Tyler
us
Perry show
nothing.
starts next week too.
I don't know what's going on
Yeah.
Tuesday, but then Wednesday, Aaron Hernandez will do episodes 6 and 7. 6 and 7.
Gotta catch up on
Yeah,
that.
we're doubling up, do 6 and 7. I think we might double up and do it every other week. That way, we can just kind of knock it out. So last week,
I
the
can.
week before, we did 4 and 5, and then this time we're gonna do 6 and 7. And then I don't know what we're gonna have on Fridays, y'all. That reasonable doubt is gone, so we gotta talk about. We gotta find something else. I don't know. The Tyler Perry thing is going. What's that? The Netflix one? Is that the
Mm.
Yeah,
Netflix? And what
Yeah, I
yeah.
day it
think
come
they're
out?
dropping all
That's
Thursday.
on
I
the
think they're dropping all
24th.
8 episodes.
Yeah, I know I want to talk about that one. I'm just trying to figure out since they dropped all of them how it's gonna go
That's what I
down.
said too. I have to watch it and
Okay,
figure it out if it's gonna
maybe
be.
we can do a panel or something. That way we can kind of
Yeah,
knock it
I might as
down.
well. I thought we was
We'll
gonna do it
talk about
together.
it. Yeah, we'll
Hmm.
talk about it. Well, anyway, y'all, that's all we got, and we ain't got no more. Not for the night, anyway. And
Mm-mm.
but we
A
definitely
nap.
appreciate everybody who came out. We had a good time. Candy kept everybody laughing as she always do. And we will catch y'all on the YouTube streets the next time around. So we appreciate
Bye.
y'all. Bye, y'all.